Good evening, good evening. How y'all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. What's going on, y'all? It is that time, ain't it? Ain't it that time? Is it that time? What's going on, everybody? I am going to drop the link. Um, and we gonna get this party started. We'll get this party started. Hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm gonna drop the link and then I'm gonna pin it. But if you're coming up, come on before I go pin it. Hey, Queen Sun Kiss. How you doing? What's going on? Buddha, 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 Buddha. Hey, Buddha, Buddha. Sun Kiss, what's going on?
Good evening.
Good evening. She sounds so formal, so professional.
I can't hear nothing.
What's going on?
What's on my phone?
Huh?
Hey, what's up, y'all?
Buddha, Buddha, Buddha.
Ooh.
Yes. Hey,
I'm gonna have to
Rudy, how
come
you
back on my
doing?
other phone. I can't hear nothing.
Oh, can you hear me okay, Buddha?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Who else came in here? I saw somebody else in here. Jamie! Jamie is in the
Yeah,
building. Bud
Jamie,
Files. Hey, Bud Files.
what's up, boy? Files, Miss Queen, Edward, Rudy,
Edward, where Edward? Edward!
Edward Smart.
He just came in or he been in? I
Nah,
don't
he
see him.
came in 765
Maybe earlier.
2 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. It's not. It's only giving me Bud Files and then Jamia.
The Bud
That's it.
Files, Jamie, Miss Queen,
Queen.
me,
Queen
Edward,
again.
Rudy, yeah,
Oh, there's
Queen.
Edward. Hey, Edward.
Edward, Rudy. Then he
Hey,
dropped the link.
Edward. How you doing, Edward? I see him. I see him. I see him. What's going on,
Okay.
Edward? I thought it was further up.
Oh, yeah, you have like a bar. It's making
Huh?
noise.
Me?
Like, yeah, at some moments it will make a noise. But I think it's the
I.
truck.
It may be, yeah. I do have the windows down.
Okay.
Okay. Hey Buddha.
What's up, Miss
Hey
Queen?
Jamia. Hey
Hello.
Swoop.
What's up,
Swoop. Why
Jamie?
you look like the Terminator?
Who,
Cool.
me?
Yes. I'll be back.
Is that what I said?
No,
Is
that's
that
what you
what I
look
look
like.
like? How I look like that?
Yeah, black top and then black shades.
Oh, so that's not sexy?
I look. That's not my department. We gotta ask one of them fellas.
She said Terminator. Wow. All
I'll be back.
right. Okay. I'm glad you're good, Edward.
Oh, trippers.
What's going on? I got, let me see how many more hours I got. I got 2 hours to drive. Am I gonna drive them all? We'll see. I mean, because I'm under 500 miles left to go, so being under 500 miles to go is a whole a good shift, a whole shift, or not maybe partial shift. So it has to be there tomorrow, which I will be there tomorrow by evening. I won't get there when nobody's there, so it don't matter really.
Mhm.
But I'll have way less than 500 miles to go. I believe I am. Let's see. Yeah, I am at 640. I am at six. I'm like, that ain't it. I am at 459 miles to go.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do another hour, I'll be down to 300 and something. So yeah, that'll be good. I'll do another hour.
Where you headed to?
Washington
Washington.
mhm,
Oh, I thought
State.
you were home.
Mm-hmm.
Nah.
Uh,
When they send me to Colorado, I'm going to Washington afterwards. I'm not going back home.
oh,
I'm
that's right.
definitely going to Washington and then route down home.
That's
Mm-hmm.
crazy. If it
So that's how
pays
that works.
good,
Huh?
if it pays good, yep. I'll be
Yeah.
like, yep, I'll go.
I mean, hey, long as it's not winter time, that's fine. I'm fine with it.
You scared of snow?
No, I'm not scared of it, but I'm not finna be on my back laying in it trying to chain up these tires. That's what I'm not gonna do.
I know that's right. That's what we're not doing. What are we not doing? That.
That exactly. I've
I can.
driven in the snow plenty of times, even on my
Oh
bike.
wow.
I'm not scared of it.
Oh nice.
Yeah, I've driven in snow. It wasn't my favorite thing to do.
I can't wait to see it.
Trust me, you can. It's beautiful from your house
Oh
when
yes,
you're in the house and it's all pretty and
it's very beautiful
pristine.
to
And
look at.
but to
Yeah.
drive in it is a different beast, baby. Ooh,
Oh,
that's just,
I've only seen it on Hallmark movies,
oh, it's
Oh
pretty.
wow.
Christmas movies. So
Okay.
It's very
I'm gonna
beautiful.
be moving to Asheville, North Carolina, up in the mountains.
You know,
Hmm.
you're gonna see a
And
lot of it.
yeah, they said it
You're gonna be
snows.
in it.
So I said I can't wait.
The first time I saw snow, I actually cried.
Oh wow.
'Cause it was like a nighttime snow, and it was like the lights, was making it extra white and
Reflected.
so pretty, and like I was just
Mm.
sitting there going, "Look at God! Oh my God, this is so beautiful." Yeah, my husband's like, "You are crying because it's snowing." I'm like,
Snowing.
"I am from Florida. I lived in Florida. I lived in San Francisco. Like I didn't live
No
in
snow.
no snowy areas. My sister lived in Colorado before I was born." And yeah, so I was like, dude, this is my first experience and it was so pretty. And I was just like, oh my God, that's so pretty. And I just wanted to play in it. I just wanted to feel it on my face. I wanted to touch it. I was like a big kid, like a big kid. It was so funny. And then I I learned very quickly that if they say ice in the
Mhm.
forecast, stay your butt home. Just stay on
Mm.
home. Cause my car slid, and I was like, yep, cause
Wait.
it was like a sheet of ice up under the snow, and I thought I waited long enough for them to plow, and I got to
Mm.
the intersection, and
Mm-mm.
that truck just kept going through the intersection when
Oh
I had
goodness.
foot on the brake fully,
Break. Mhm.
fully on the brake. It scared me so bad. I said I waited till I could feel the traction catch, and as soon as I felt that traction, I busted a U-turn and went right back to my house. Called my boss.
Mm-mm.
I said I ain't doing this. Can't do it. My truck almost took a whole bunch of people out. Yeah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. I was like, if y'all want to come get me. But I'm a Florida girl.
Okay.
I'm not doing this right here. Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope. And every time it snowed, my grandparents my grandparents was like, baby, do you need snow chains? I was like,
I ain't going nowhere.
I don't think it's
Hey, Empress.
that much snow.
Hey, Empress.
You have to change your tires?
It depends
Yeah.
on how much. Like you don't need it if
How
it's
much
like an
snow is?
inch.
Yeah.
Like an inch, you're good. But like we're talking feet. Like the most I saw was 18 inches, and that was a really bad snowstorm. And we
Mm.
got stuck in the house for a couple of days, and it was nice. It was pre-kids, you know. I may or may not have made a kid that
Ooh-wee.
that winter,
Okay. That's why a
but
lot of people like the winter. Get
hmm
that snuggle cuddle in the puddle. Oh, sorry.
yeah, baby.
Oh my god.
It is Saturday, but it is Saturday.
It is Saturday. I just couldn't get my husband to play around in the snow, like an adult
Mm-mm.
play around in the snow.
He's
He
ooh
talking about, girl, I ain't finna
ooh
get no frostbite
ooh
on my
ooh
behind.
ooh ooh ooh.
I said, I'm gonna keep you warm now.
Okay,
We can keep
okay.
each other warm. Let's go.
That
We
part.
we was on the balcony,
We'll be out.
nobody could see.
You'll be out there melting the snow. What you talking about?
Yeah. I'm like, come on. He's like, girl, it is freezing out here. I was like, you so dry.
Mm-mm.
Just dry.
Edward
Oh goodness.
said, Edward said, when I was driving a semi while in the National Guard, I ran a mailbox over. He
Oh
ran
no.
over a mailbox.
Ooh.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
You 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 slid into. I mean, you slid across it, or you just didn't see it because it was so much snow. Wait a minute. Was it the city mailbox or the mailboxes that be at people's house?
Hilarious.
It's a difference.
Uh,
hmm Hey, Empress. hmm My gosh.
You guys, I must confess.
I must confess.
I must confess.
What happened?
The part where I left off at with the movie, I never got back to it. So I just as I was gonna write the title, I just realized that I did not finish the movie. Um,
what
but I
movie?
did get that first part, Homewrecker.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
I
Ooh.
did get the first part. I did get up to where she was out the house. So I don't know if
Who
that was
was
half of the movie or not.
who was out the house?
Did
The
did
main
did I?
character. She.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. When she thought that he was messing around with the girl.
Mhm. Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, you was about halfway through. You was about halfway through. I don't want to ruin it.
Okay. So
I don't want to ruin
yeah,
it.
right, right,
But
right, right.
all.
Oh well,
all
no, 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 no. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. I just want to let y'all know that I did not finish it. So some parts after that I will not be able to comment on. I will be listening, but I won't be able to comment on. Is
Okay.
all I'm saying. I don't mind talking about the movie or whatever. It's not gonna spoil nothing for me. You know what I'm saying? I'ma still watch it. I'm just letting
Mm-hmm.
y'all know that I did not do my due diligence of continue, to finishing the movie to be able to talk about it. That's all.
Yeah, I went back because I had started it and then I went back and restarted it because I was like, I felt like I wasn't paying attention the first time.
The first, uh-huh.
Hey, Mama Media. Um,
Hey, Mama Media, how you doing? Mummy, how are you? Good to see you. Thank you
but
for coming in.
that chick was off the chain from the beginning. I mean,
Child, look.
she came
Hey,
in hot.
girl. Mm,
I was like, ew, wait a
yes, she
minute.
did.
I First of all, the main character wasn't really trying to. get married, I guess is what the beginning was. She didn't want to fully get married until she got partner in this law firm. Or yeah,
Right.
the
She
law firm.
wanted to get her career off the ground.
What which is all well
So
and
the
good, but
movie,
I
This
don't
an
know.
African movie.
yeah, the movie,
It's a yeah, it's an
you
African
guys is
movie.
about um a lawyer, um,
Mhm.
a couple, and she's a lawyer. She wants to get her career off the ground before she actually gets married. Um,
Mhm.
and then of course the name of the movie tells it all. That someone comes in to wreck and wreak havoc in the home,
Yes.
and she did a good job at it.
Oh, I
A very good
remember
job.
the movie
Yeah.
of the cycle. She's psycho. Wait,
So basically
what's
the
up, OG Treacher, Kelly King?
Hey Trev,
hey,
Kelly King, what's going on, y'all? Thank y'all for coming in.
I'm gonna stop yawning in
Go
your
ahead,
ear.
Jamie.
Sorry, the medicine. But um the lady comes in and into this law office and she's gunning for partnership, the partnership that the main character was already
Was
in line
getting.
for. And so she came in like, oh, guns a blazing, like I worked hard in the other office and I
I
deserve
should
to
be
be,
up for it too.
yeah. Even though she hadn't been in that office, hey, wellness with Frugal Mama.
Hey, Frugal Mama.
And Frugal Mama. Good evening.
But
So she basically came in trying to take over everything.
everything, like it was
And
crazy.
when I
And
say
she,
everything, I say everything.
so
Sorry about the noise,
she,
y'all.
it's all good. She was definitely just off the chain. I was like, okay, listen, she was a little, um, not even, she wasn't flirty with the coworkers, but when she ran into the guy that she knew was around, she knew that they was together, but she kind of came in like, oh, oh, we old friends, whatever, whatever. And the main character, I forgot that lady name there for this, but she was basically like, oh, so y'all know each other. Like, she was a little jealous, and I could see why, they had this little thing about this lady coming in and them having a history. Now he was
So
kind
the
of
the
dumb.
thing the thing of it was he was very dumb. The thing of
Hmm.
it was the lady that came new into the law firm actually went was a schoolmate
A schoolmate
of
of both of
the
them,
main
really.
character.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, but it's it started with her being the classmate of the lady of the young
yeah,
lady. I forget her name too. Um,
yes,
of the main character. So they went to law school together. I think they went to law school together.
yeah,
I think they went to law school together. But that's how they knew each other, and then it was like supposedly, to catch up or whatever. And the boyfriend of the main
mhm,
character came into the picture. She, of course, the girl told her all about it. Oh, I'm getting engaged. Just this, whatever, telling
yeah,
her about what's
yeah,
going on in her life and all of that. So when the boyfriend comes to the job, that's when the new lady
mhm,
meets him, and come to find out, they went to school together back in college somewhere.
yeah,
So they
yeah,
already had a history.
yes. And the lady that came in, she was obsessed. You could tell almost immediately she was obsessed with this man and this woman's life, and she
Hmm.
was invited to the home. Now, when you get to the later parts, you're gonna be like, okay, Buddha had mentioned earlier this week that they need to have a second one come out because of the ending. And when I saw the ending, I was like, "Oh my God! Now I know what Buddha."
Yeah.
I was so pissed off. But anyways, we gonna skip ahead. So this lady is like just doing little things to sabotage the girl's character at work. Now, this lady had been working for this company for a minute. She's up for partner. This girl is in here sending. The company was already struggling to keep clients, so they were trying to strategize to keep the clients that they had, and they was just going through this whole thing. Well, homegirl comes in and she's sending emails to the other girl's clients talking about, oh, you should go um with this other law firm. I'm trying to give you a heads up and trying to basically throw her under the bus. Now they sitting up here like, wait, the client comes in and was like, this I want to keep my business with y'all, but this is what happened and da da da, and it came from, let's call her Danny, Danny's computer. And they were just like, what? And so the girl's like, I didn't send that email. What are you talking about? So they sitting up here, they like, well, we're gonna suspend you until we figure out what the heck is going on. And old girl was like, yeah, I'm finna take your job. I'm finna take your job. And she was just really trying to do everything. She sent gifts to the girl's boyfriend, or sent, well, first she sent some gifts from the boyfriend to herself, making it look like he sent her lingerie, making it seem like he sent her
Flowers.
roses and all of this stuff. and
And
and she was like,
she had the initial C, which is the
yeah,
first, the letter in the boyfriend's name.
yeah, his
She
name
didn't
was
make it
Clinton.
that
For some
obvious,
reason I
but
remember that.
right, she didn't make it that obvious, but yet it put things in the main character's mind,
Mm-hmm.
And wait a minute now.
Hold on now. Who is
But
C and what's happening?
my take on her was she was really just she I think she really just had something against the girl, because she just anything that she had that had to do with her, she just wanted to ruin.
Well, she basically wanted her life. And later, once they get all the dookie hits the fan now, like she
Hey,
is,
Rochelle.
hey Rochelle, we're talking about the movie Homewrecker on Netflix. It's like a Nollywood African based movie. It was really good. Um, the characters were off the chain to me, but there was a situation out. Did you get to the part when the homewrecker, had the pictures?
Yes.
Swoop, did you see the pictures?
Hey,
How
Rochelle,
when
Daniel.
she had pictures?
She had pictures. She had
She had
like different
pictures.
pictures. She had pictures of herself and the girl together. She had pictures of this man who at first I thought was the boyfriend, but it turned out to be somebody else, which we'll talk about in a minute. And it was like she was dredging up all this stuff from the past, and she came to a party after she was already pissed off at this girl. She still showed up at the girl house for a party, and when she's at the party, she's trying to hit on the boyfriend, trying to do all this stuff. She was like rubbing him up under the table, and he got up from the table and was like, I gotta get some water. And she was like, oh yeah, I need some water too. And follows him in the kitchen, and she's still trying to come on to him, and he's like, yo, we are friends, that's it, that's all. Like, I'm with her and I don't know what you're talking about. And I was just like, if you don't punch that heifer in her face, but you a man, never mind. So perch her, perch. So the other girl, she's gotten jealous. She just moves out of the house. There was so much that happened, and I don't want to mess it up for folks. But my whole thing was she really wanted her life. She wanted her. She was like, her friends was like, if you survived her hot dogs, because the girl could only make hot dogs. She was like, if you survived your hot dogs, you basically locked in. And I was sitting up here like, you should have poisoned her food with them hot dogs, because baby, the way she was gunning for her life, I was, ooh, child, hey, Miss Key. Yeah, so I was just like, this, who, I don't know. And there was like, so there was, there was this guy with the bald head. I can't think of his name either. He was like friends with the main character, and he was starting to investigate because she was like, I never sent that email. I don't know what's going on. And he was like, well, I did see her in your office, and they
Her
were sharing an
coworker.
office. Yeah. And he was like, I did see her go to your office. And so he started asking the tech department to get some of the video footage of the situation. And so she, homegirl goes in there, and he got the stuff, like he got the evidence, and she was like, he was like, email it to me, which I thought was so stupid. Like I was like, put that junk on a thumb drive and give it to me right now. But oh
Hmm.
no, homegirl was close by and
She
went
was
in the
listening
office.
to everything.
Yeah, she went into the office after he did and basically put her boobs in the man's face and seduced him and was like, oh, he said to give it to me or whatever, whatever. So she hands him a thumb drive, and he's sitting there putting, putting this stuff on the thumb drive. And she takes some phone cord and wraps it around his neck and takes the nerdy guy out. Like I was like, dude, that dude ain't do nothing to you. Why you had to kill that man? And then push him in the closet. I said, wow. Said, wow, you ain't have to do that man like that. He had nothing to do with nothing. He was just doing his job, and you gonna sit up here and push him and choke him out, talking about shh, shh. I was like, wait a minute. You gonna shush me while you killing me? Like, unalive me, child? I was like, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. So she took him out and put him in the closet. Then she went to the bald headed man house because she was like, he know too much, and went over there, and she was trying to get him to do. Buddha, what was she trying to get him to give her? It was something on the computer. I forgot.
On the what?
Then she was trying to get him to give her something from the computer. Like I guess it was evidence or something. I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Hey, Key Kitchen.
Yeah, Miss Key.
Okay, so I'm
Yeah,
watching
you
this
saw it?
while y'all talking,
Oh.
Uh-huh.
and every time they show the other girl, they play dark music.
Yeah. Every time. Every time it's like dun dun dun. Yeah. Yeah.
What is
Cause
her
she was
name? So
off the
what is the
chain.
main character's name?
Tamara, Tamara.
Oh yeah, Tamara and I forgot the other girl name. But both it was a lot. And I was just like, I wanted to punch her in the face so bad. But at one point when they're investigating one of her good friends, look at the baby. If y'all zoom into the screen, y'all can see Swoop Baby. He got a poker pumpkin. Hey, Lefty, welcome in.
Oh, Let me take her off there. She don't need to be on Saturday. It ain't no turning
Well,
Saturday.
see,
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'll be back.
what happened?
She finna take eating off this thing for sex and Saturday. She don't want to
Oh,
day about that. Yeah, it's a roller coaster of a movie, but there were several times that I wanted to punch that lady in her face. I was like, dude, you is really psycho.
no,
But
she's crazy.
yeah, it was definitely giving Fatal Attraction. It was giving Single White Female. It was giving all of those. It was absolutely insane.
I'm watching Triple D. What is it? The the Dirty D.
Dirty D?
Yeah, that's what I'm watching. It's a TV show, like on
Oh,
Tubi, cause they have Dirty D 2. So I put to watch Dirty D Part 1.
okay. I don't
Yeah.
think I ever heard of that one. How are you, Lefty? Miss Key says she saw the movie. It was crazy.
Hey, JJ. He's a
She said she
porn.
seen that too. Hey, JJ. Homewrecker was not porn. Thank you
Okay,
very
let's see.
much. Thank you very much.
Kenzie. That's the other one name.
Kenzie, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was a roller coaster. I'm tired, JJ. How you doing? It's been a long day.
I've been up since 5 a.m.
Yeah, I've been up and down
I
for
haven't been able to
several.
sleep.
Mm, yeah.
So soon, this medication is gonna kick in.
Oh yeah, mine is already halfway there.
And I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna leave her running.
Oh my gosh. Now, has anybody ever had any of these moments when people are trying to take over or trying to gun for your job or trying to get with your man? I'm just kidding.
Basically, have you ever had a stalker or a psycho?
I had a stalker for 2 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I knew who
You
he was. It was an
serious?
ex. It was an ex. Yeah.
Shit.
He stalked me for 2 years after I broke up with him. And
And what
yeah.
happened?
The last time I saw him that I know of, because I thought I saw him um when I moved back to Florida, and my husband was like, "You can't run over somebody based on the fact that you think that's him." Anyway, but I literally want to run over this person. The last time I saw him, he had I had gone to pick up my sister's friend for either it was either Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner, and I went to pick her up, and this person started following me and flashing me, and I couldn't see who it was. So I was just like, I wasn't far from the house. So I'm just like, following me to the house, thinking it was one of my sister's friends or whatever, not even thinking it was him. And when he pulled in the driveway, I was like, all of my curseologist side came out, and I was threatening his life and the whole night. And my sister's girlfriend was trying to pull me into the house. My mom heard me outside cursing, and she was like, "Get in the house right now!" And I was like, "I'm finna," like just
Oh
going off.
god. Oh,
And I was like, "If you ever step foot in this yard again, I will end you. Like that's gonna be it for your life." I ain't never see him after that. I was like,
oh,
"Oof." You
That was
son of
good.
a gun. I was like, I will get you. I swear I will. Yeah, but I didn't see him no more after that, and it was God, several years later. I thought I saw somebody that looked like him. I think.
Oh
Oh,
Lord.
thank you for coming in. But yeah, and my husband talking about you can't run over people.
Yeah.
You can't run over people. You don't even know. You don't even know if that's that man. Well, he looked like him, so I'm gonna run him over just 'cause.
Well, when my ex called me the H word, I stepped on the gas and I hit them. They
Oh
flew.
Lord.
They flew. And I was like, oh shit. And I thought I killed them. But then I saw them moving and getting up. And then they were like, "You stupid, crazy!" They were like swearing and everything. I was like, "Oh, thank you."
Like, at least I didn't kill you all the way. I mean, unalive you, my bad.
I was like, next time you need to watch your mouth. I was like, don't call me out of my name. Don't call me an H word.
Oh, that's right. I know that's right.
I was like, cause next time you won't get up.
You
I'll
won't
run
make
you
it.
over.
Next time, I won't be playing. Yeah, we'll be doing this for real.
Yeah, I just like tapped them. I didn't know that they could fly. Like, it was funny because they flew. They were, cursing me out while they were walking away drunk. And I just went boom.
Yeah, call me up
And
my
then they
name.
flew.
Look at you fly. I believe I can fly.
So I called 911. I said I need EMT right away. And then they came and they said what happened. I said, well, I was driving and they opened the door and they got out. And that's what happened. I don't know. And then he was like, listen, you two can keep lying and not telling me what happened. I will call the police. He's like, just tell me what happened.
What you talking about, Willis?
And then my
That's
ex
what.
was like, I got out of the car and I fell out while the car was moving.
Yeah. See, we do not hear you. Hey, J.
And
Girlie.
no, and then when you go to the hospital, they call the police. So I was in the bathroom calling my best friend.
mm. J. Jordan.
This was
Acapella.
Jay Jordan
The General. Hey, hey.
and the
The Mike
General,
Young
the
Show.
Mike
Welcome in.
Yosho, JJ. What happened to? I got refresh. Y'all not hearing me. No,
No.
we don't hear you. I'm just tired.
I know. I had to
Oh,
do a
I
short
saw
cut.
you saw Mega 2.
Hmm?
You saw Mega 2?
The shark movie?
Yeah.
I've seen a commercial.
Oh, I saw it.
It was good.
Yeah, it's real good.
I need to rewatch the first one because I don't remember what happened. But
I saw it on Nova TV. I think 3 got away at
mm,
that time in part 1.
hmm
I think 3 escaped.
my stepdad said Jaws is the reason why he don't go to the beach. He was like, once I saw that, I ain't never go to the beach after that. I said, oh my god.
What's that movie with the gator? I forget what it's called. Shit. It just came out. It's houses get flooded. Like what just happened in Texas.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Sorry about that, y'all.
Where's your picture? Your white circle. Oh.
I'm a white circle.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah, I don't know. I refreshed, so I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know. Let me go out and come back. I mean, how about now?
Still white.
Oh well, I don't know what to do. I just refreshed all together, so
It's all good. All good.
Mm, mm, mm,
Mm.
mm. So did y'all stop talking because I was gone, or
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
did
We
y'all finish
started.
the movie?
No, we was talking about stalker situations.
Oh,
I,
okay.
I was telling him I was stalked for 2 years after breaking up with this dude.
Mm.
He was an idiot.
Mm. Mm.
And the funny thing
I wish
is,
I
somebody
I
would
think
try
I
to
still
stop
got a
me.
stalker from
uh oh,
30 years.
oh my god,
Uh,
Trying their best to get over to my house in any way possible. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, no, thank you.
mm-hmm.
Well, you need some so and so and so and so. I got some. No, no, thank you. I'm good. I'm not home.
mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
I'd have been like, matter of fact, I don't even live there no more. I moved.
And they surprised the heck out of me when I hadn't seen them in I don't know how many years. And my best friend got killed. Right, not to bring it down, but it had been years. I don't know after it happened, and he caught up with me somehow, and we was
hmm
talking about different things, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I know about that." I'm like, "Huh? How you know about that?
Yeah, that's weird.
How do you know about that?" Oh, I've been keeping up with you. What?
What? Como se llama? What now?
What?
Think you was speaking another language there for a second, sir. What you mean?
Child, look. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, it's nerve wracking sometimes because you just never know who watching, who be doing stuff. But that's why you always have to keep your little piece out of confusion. Just
Right.
a little pew pew, a
Oh,
little stab stab action.
okay. And Jamie, that's y'all remember? Y'all remember that I told y'all I kidnapped somebody, right?
Yeah.
That's him.
Oh God. Oh no.
Yeah,
He
him.
must have enjoyed that kidnapping, boy. Good God, go on somewhere now. Hey, James Money.
Mm. Water.
Oh
James Money
God.
Money. Hey James, how you doing?
hmm So in this movie, because we got off subject. In the movie, as the movie is going on, she moves out of the house because she thinks that this man is stupid and he's messing around with this girl, which he was not.
He,
Uh,
but he wasn't messing around. But he sure wasn't making it look as if he sure made it look as if he was. Let's put it that way.
hmm
I mean, he
And he
did a
got a
lot of
bunch of
things
gifts
that
from the.
would not fall out of that.
Uh-oh, you're breaking up. Hold on, hold on, hold on. All right,
In the
say it again.
mountains. Go ahead.
Okay.
I said
Um,
he did a lot. Um, go ahead.
no,
Hey,
he did a
PNQ.
lot of playing dumb. He played dumb real well. He played real dumb. Like he didn't realize how stupid stuff was. Like she sent him gifts to the office and it was like a personalized bottle of bourbon and all this other stuff and chocolates and the girlfriend was like, nah dog, you sending her stuff, she sending you and he was like, I ain't never sent nothing to her. What are you talking about? Like and she was pretty upset. So she moved out and her friend, there was another lady, I think she was in the beginning of the movie, but her one of her friends started investigating on her own and was like she found this lady who was very familiar with Kenzie. That was her name, Kenzie. Queen told us her name was Kenzie. Um, she found a lady who had been through a very similar situation with the lady. And she explained that she was basically trying to steal her life and do all this stuff. The lady ended up having a miscarriage. It was like a whole shebang bang behind this lady, and then she up and disappeared. And now she reappeared over
Yeah.
here down to the people house and the
So it's
people
people that
job.
she know. Is it people that she know that she's doing this to, or
Yeah.
it just happened to be so she is like stalking people she know?
And she
Okay.
tries to assume the wife's lives. And I forgot how she knew the other guy, but she basically tries to hoard in on what the wives have because she kept saying that she at the when she was really having her psychotic break that she was going to get married in Johannesburg and she was going to have a baby and all of this stuff. And at one point, she comes to the house and the guy's there by himself and she's like, oh, you have to eat and this and that and trying to
Yeah,
give him food.
I
But
remember
then,
that.
yeah, but she goes in the room and finds the ring that he was planning to propose to his girlfriend and was like, see, I told you I'll be a wife one day. I was like, if you
Mm-mm.
don't punch her, punch, punch,
Okay.
punch her, because she crazy.
He
This
should have
girl,
he should have did
who,
that at the dinner table when she was feeling on him up under the
yeah,
table.
she should have busted him out, but that would have made the movie real short.
Sure it
But
would have. It would have.
I was trying to fast forward to that part because I'm like, when is you whooping her behind? Because that's what I want to see. You need to whoop her behind. She is very crazy. And so, yeah, she did. They did have a little cat fight, which was kind of cheesy, but they had the little cat fight or whatever. And they ended up, both of them got arrested, but then the other girl, Tamara, she got cleared because her boyfriend or somebody was her alibi, and the other girl got arrested for shooting. She shot the bald guy. I missed that part. She shot the
Oh,
bald guy, um, and I
the
think
other
he
girl's
survived.
coworker that was a friend of
Yeah,
hers.
yeah. She shot him. It sounds like he survived, but they didn't really come back to him.
Mm.
And then she was charged with the murder of the other dude,
The
the
tech.
nerdy, the tech dude. And but it came back to the picture. Now the picture she had of this dude, first of all, it looked nothing like the father who of Tamara. Tamara's dad was the person in the picture apparently. Now, Buddha, if you still awake, Jeff, was she trying to say that that was her dad and and she was abandoned, or is she just saying that her mother and him had hooked up at one time or another? Booty,
What's
you
up,
still,
PQ?
Booty, was she saying that was her dad too, or was she saying that him and her mother had hooked up in the past? Do you
Uh,
remember?
I don't remember.
She don't remember.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
to look at that little piece again because they had an exchange, and that the way the movie ended, it was kind of like, "Hey, 2 Chains, welcome in,
Two
2 Chains,
chains.
what's up, 2 Chains?
2 Chains, P and Q."
It ended like messed up.
Yeah, because it ended like with a kind of not a cliffhanger, but it was like it should have been more to the story because the dad didn't really say what was going on. Like he didn't really it divulge what their connection was, and I found that strange. I was like, "What you hiding, Daddy?
Mm,
Mm.
What
So
you
it's a possibility that she could be a stepchild. I mean, a
Yeah,
dad. What you call them?
like a half sister
A
to
half
Tamara,
sister to her. And
cause
okay,
she said something about you and your daughter and your perfect life, and something happened and I missed it. Hey, Tay Weezy, welcome in. Um, and I was just like, what?
what part was
She,
that? I don't remember. Hey, Teresa. So we
uh-oh,
breaking up.
she in the mountains. Them-
Oh.
She in the mountains, honey. Just, yeah, so they kind of alluded to that she might be one of his kids or something, and
Oh,
like
Homewrecker?
a homewrecker was the you remember how the dad was talking to the girl through the little window or whatever, and she kept saying she said something about his daughter and and him and his perfect daughter or something like that. And I missed what he was like, what they alluded to. Like, was that, you know, his
Uh,
child or what? I gotta catch that little piece because
uh.
that I was trying to understand like how they were connected. I think he knew her mother, but it wasn't clear to me. She said her mother had passed away, but it wasn't
Did
clear
I
to me.
watch the right? I wonder if I watched the right Homewrecker. The one with the psycho lady.
Yeah, she had like dreads. It was always up in a bun, and
Nah, she didn't have dreads.
the Did you watch it? When did yours come out,
I
girl?
watched Homewrecker of 2023,
Okay.
where the boyfriend had an afro, and they come up with a plan to have a roommate
Oh no.
so they could have extra income. And then she came out to her husband,
Oh
and
no.
the husband
You
messed
watched a
up.
whole different home record.
That's Homewrecker. That's from
you
this year.
you
That's
watched a diff- you watched a different home record.
I said, which one is it?
Yeah, you watched a different one. Cause this one was like African based. It was like an African movie, and yeah, they were like in Johannesburg, Africa, or something like that.
Africa.
Yeah, it was all black people mostly. all black people.
Yeah, Homewrecker is black people.
So you talking about a wife and the what now? What they do?
It's a wife and a husband,
Yeah,
and they come up with the wife comes up with the idea to have a roommate move in. Oh, it's from last year actually. I'm looking at it.
yeah, that's a different one because this couple wasn't married yet. He had tried to propose, but she wasn't ready to marry him. Yet she wanted to get her career, her partnership. Hey, James, Gabe.
I think they're married, or I think they live together. But I
Yeah,
know
they,
she's doing part. She has a she's studying to get her partnership and all that. Yeah,
yeah, she was, yeah, she was trying to get yeah, she was trying to become a partner at the law firm
law firm.
that
Yeah.
she was at, and yeah, she wasn't ready to get married. So this young lady comes in at work, and yeah, they knew each other from school. The
Mm.
two ladies knew each other from school, and they ended up, yeah, the lady tried to take over her life
Mm.
or tried to steal her life from her.
That's crazy.
Hey, to Y and C.
That's so. I guess
Not
to we don't
90
have
Day
Homewrecker.
Fiance. We talking about Homewrecker on Netflix. Yeah.
I probably gotta go to Nova TV, pull it up, and watch Homewrecker
hmm It was definitely
because if it
interesting.
came out this year,
Yeah, it came out this year.
yeah, I watched the one that came out last year.
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. It's so good.
I liked it. It was a good movie.
Yeah, either way, it's wild how people get obsessed and try to do their take over people's lives.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy, like what these people would do. Yeah,
Mm,
it's the same movie. A married couple decides to rent out the exit room in their house to an attractive
mm-mm.
young woman who moves
Yeah,
in armed with a set of filthy schemes.
yeah, that's not it.
That's what keeps coming up, and it says year 2023
Hold
on
on,
Nova TV.
when I read you the description, hold on, I'm pulling it up.
Damn, what homewrecker is it?
I know, because this one says something about college friend or something. Hold on, there we go. It's two ladies on the picture, and it says jealous of her old college friend's career success and happy relationship. A hapless lawyer ugh, go back seeks to take over her friend's life, no matter at the cost. That's what this one is.
Oh, I didn't see that then.
Yeah,
I saw a different one.
this is 2023.
What's up, 2YNC?
What it do? What it do? The orphan movie is like that. Yeah, it is. I did
What's up,
start to.
Peaches?
Did you start the new episodes of Fatal Seduction yet?
They have new?
Yeah, the new ones dropped.
No, I haven't
Yes,
started.
it dropped yesterday. or well, Friday, yeah, Friday, and I'm already on episode 10. They started, at 8,
Oh,
and because the first 7, and then now they started at 8, and I'm on 10. And let me tell you something. The whew, the roller coaster is really roller coaster. Let's see. They have it goes up to 14. So from 8 to 14. I'm like, this show is a trip, okay? It's an absolute trip. I'm like,
love after locked up. 2YNC said y'all watch Love after locked up.
I've seen 1 or 2 episodes, but not like not on a regular. My husband used to like crazy shows like that. I used to love watching Snapped and um other crime solving mystery shows. But there's like 2 scary movies that I want to see. I don't know if I'm gonna see them, but I want to see them. I'm gonna have my eyes closed, but it's all good. It's a new one called Talk to Me, and then there's one that comes out in October. It's like a new Exorcist movie, and baby, that thing looks scary. It looks so
The
scary. I'm like,
orphan movie. No, no, I don't watch it.
I watched The Orphan. Oh my God, we watched we watched that one because of that. Oh God, I think her name was Natalie Grace. It was about that. She was a little person, and um, the family adopted her or whatever, and she was kind of crazy. At least they was telling everybody she was crazy, and um, they basically the parents put her in an apartment, trying to get her out the house and saying that she was like 22 years old, and the biological mom came forward, and it turned out the girl was actually younger than they were telling people. It was a whole thing.
Oh, wow.
It was so crazy. I watched 2 different documentaries about her and the whole situation with the parents. I was like, oh my goodness.
Mm.
It was absolutely insane. And then the judge said that in the trial that they couldn't say any information about the girl's age, which ended up, I don't know, it ended up playing to the parents' favor, but it was a wild ride. Hey, Faye.
Mm. I got my phone.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm
I'm
tired, very
okay.
tired.
Me too. Tired.
Yeah. Yeah.
Medication's kicking in.
I know
What's
mine
swooping? I
too.
don't see swoop up here.
She
Uh,
was trying to refresh, and she's in the mountains, and there's a whole lot of going on.
Oh, okay. I understand that one.
So her connection might be a little bit off.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Josh, welcome in. Oh, I gotta see. Nope, nope, that's not gonna come out. Hey, three
hey
five
Josh,
one.
351. Hey 351, you wanna come up here? Come on up.
Joy.
Click the
Buddha,
links.
hush.
Come on up.
Buddha, Buddha.
Come
Who's she talking?
on up.
Hey
She
Josh,
talking.
how you doing? Am I back? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we
Hey,
hear you.
Swoop.
Hey,
Okay.
Swoop. I love you too. I can't do all that. I'm not at home, so I can't scream and holler at night. But I got y'all. I got y'all Wednesday. I got y'all Wednesday.
Okay. 351 is in the building. 351. 351 is in the building. Same thing.
Huh?
351 said he too sober to come up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
you found just where you at, baby.
Yeah, that's Buddha inviting people up on the panel because she want me to cry laughing.
You just find where you at, Buddha. So don't start no mess. Buddha, don't start no mess. I can't stand her sometimes.
I just
Josh,
love
look, Josh,
I
how
don't
you
feel
doing?
well. I don't feel well. I'm waiting for
You
my
don't feel well?
medicine. No,
You
I've
waiting
been up
for it
since
or you
5
waiting for it
a.m.
to kick it in?
I'm waiting for it to kick in.
Okay.
Because I
When
haven't
the
been able to
ticket is.
sleep.
All right, all right, all right. Two YNC is in the building. What's going on?
Two ways. He got about 40 17 pages, don't I?
He said the orphan movie is like that. What orphan movie? Like
It's
what? What was y'all talking about?
talking about people
Peaches!
trying to
Hey,
take
y'all. I'll
over
be
your
right
life.
back. I'm going to go sit up on my other phone so I can get off the phone and get on the something because they sleep. I'm going to be back.
Oh, I'm
Alright.
too loud. I'm sorry.
No. I got to put my headset on. I just got to go back in there with my stuff at.
Alright.
I was too loud.
I don't want to wake them up. So I'm not going
I
to let you
was
be loud. I'm going back in there where they at.
okay.
So I'm going to get my headsets. I'll be back.
Okay.
I can be quiet.
We gonna be quiet.
I can be quiet.
We gonna be extra quiet.
Okay.
Quiet.
Quiet. Shut up. Quiet. What that from the Flintstones? I can't remember.
I
It,
don't
it
know.
was a cartoon. I can't think of which one. Oh my god, that's funny. Anyways, yeah, the orphan is kind of like the same story of somebody taking over, trying to take over your house and your life and stuff. So that's
Like
why he said
single
that.
single white female and
Hmm.
some of the others. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, all the movies have a different spin on them by different writers and whatnot.
Hey, Sleazy. Yay! That was so loud.
Sleazy, yay! What's going on, Sleazy? What's happening? How you doing? Thank you all for coming in. We were discussing a movie, The Homewrecker. Has anybody else seen it? We talked about watching it last week so we can discuss it today.
Hmm.
I
Anybody
watched the
else seen
wrong
it?
one.
Buddha watching the wrong one.
Oh, what did you
It's
watch,
the only
Buddha?
one that keeps coming up.
This lady crazy.
Oh, you watching it? She watching it? Oh,
She watching it
you
right
watched
now
it?
in real
Oh, you,
time.
oh goodness. Oh, that's Sunkist said that. Okay, okay, okay. Yes, she
Scientists
did
is
say she was
watching it.
watching it while we talking about it.
Yeah.
It's the one where a married couple decides to have a roommate move in. And
Oh,
it's a
that
young
one.
female. Yeah.
I remember that. Okay, I didn't see the whole thing, but I think I seen part of that, or at least the trailer for it. I know what you're
That's
talking about.
that's what I saw, and that's
Oh
all
wow.
that keeps coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow.
She just sent that email.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
okay. Yeah, if y'all could catch it while we in here. Anybody else seen it? She said no, I haven't.
Mm-mm.
Um,
It's a good suspense kind of
it is a
thriller,
good movie.
true thing. If you wanna watch it, it's on Netflix. Cause that heifer was extra crazy with a twist of crazy. Like it didn't even make no sense for her to be that obsessed that fast. Like she had a plan from the
Yeah, she
beginning.
started immediately.
Yeah. Like I'm going to make partner. I'm going to get your man. Like I have a
hmm
plan. I'm going to have babies. Like she
And
was
I'm gonna get
determined.
you fired. Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna ruin your life and make you look crazy. I was like, oh wow. Mm-mm. I don't want nobody to be that obsessed with me or my
Child,
life.
please don't like me that much.
Mm-mm. That part. That part. And nobody. First of all, nobody don't want Jamie in life for real. Like in real life, nobody. Nobody want this life because the amount of pain I deal with every day, nobody wants
Mm-mm.
that. This is not for the faint of heart. Okay, you got to be a
Mm-mm.
real G, triple OG to deal with the stuff I deal with. What was that?
I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
Was that a sneeze?
Yes.
Oh wow!
Oh, I thought he fell or
God
something.
bless you.
God
Thank you.
bless you.
If she
Sorry,
fell, she
y'all.
would have to. Well, if she would have fell, she would have fell out the truck.
Oh goodness.
Fell out the truck seat.
Mm-mm.
She took a sneeze. I've been trying to sneeze for the last 30 minutes. So,
Wait. And this just
um,
came on.
yeah.
Just came up.
Mm-hmm. I've been fighting these sinuses all day. Oh my goodness. But yeah. So she definitely. I,
Hey Tracy.
I honestly tried to think like, was there anybody that I wanted day life? Never,
Mm-mm.
never. Because to me, like the surface stuff that people like, for instance, like social media, to me, that's like surface. That's
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm going to show you
It
what
is.
I want you to see.
All the good parts.
And yeah, but when it gets down to the nitty gritty, I'm not putting that out there because I want you to think I have this perfect life. I do not.
Mm-mm.
I don't got it. Whew, child. And the stuff that I have put out on Facebook, not so much Instagram, but Facebook, a
Mm-hmm.
couple years back, child, mm-mm. You would be like, I don't want her life.
Get
I
somebody else to do it.
get somebody else to do
Mm.
it. I be trying to get somebody else to do it. Like, y'all have this.
So your doggone self, huh?
Because I'm like, girl, what in the world? So, mm-mm. I've never been like an envious person. I would cheer somebody on. I will be happy for you when in your
Mm-hmm.
success. I'm not that person that's like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. Girl, I'm so happy for
Why they
you.
get it and I don't?
Yeah. And
Mm-mm.
anytime I ask myself that question, is because I know I didn't grind hard enough to do what I was supposed to do. I not so much like, oh, how did I let that happen? Okay, because you didn't do the work. Like, child, please. But I used to tell my coworkers all the time, I am not competing with you. I'm competing with myself to be better than I
Mm-hmm.
was yesterday. Like, I'm not trying to compete with nobody. I worked in hair salons for a long time. And I actually, when I moved to Virginia and I was working at JCPenney's, these ladies were a trip. When they went on vacation, they expected their clients to be on vacation till they got back.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. And I was just like, listen, I'm going out of town. You know, you could book your appointments before, or you can book your appointments
After.
after or during my
Hmm.
vacation. Like, I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, I know what my skill set is. And
Hmm.
if you choose to move on to somebody else, that's on you. That ain't on me. Like, I'm very
Right.
good at what I do. So I'm like, listen,
Go with what
if it,
fits you.
yeah, like, if you choose to go to somebody else and stay with that person, it wasn't meant to be. It's fine with me. I'm okay with that. But what I'm not gonna do is be like, don't you? Because there was a couple people in the salon who would be like, I don't want you to see anybody while I'm gone.
Wow.
Uh, what? Because they were so scared that somebody would do it better.
Hmm.
And I was just, I didn't care. I was like, listen,
So
I
if that
gotta,
person had an emergency,
yeah, they didn't want nobody
like,
else to do it.
mm-mm.
Do
But
You
she
ain't
give
paying
Nita
that woman
at
no
any point?
attention.
she give Nita her little,
I mean, she's
she,
standing across the street smoking a cigarette, watching her leave her house. I mean, come
Right.
on. She needs to get slid across the street a couple of times, up and down the sidewalk,
the
around the
fight
neighborhood.
scene, the fight scene, when you see it, you're gonna be pissed off because it ain't really no true
What?
good
Ah,
fight.
come
You
on,
said it
man.
wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough to me because she should have had about three, four, five black eyes, a busted lip, her neck
Mm-mm.
should have been broke, something. She shouldn't have came out of
Plugs
that.
the hair, plugs the hair
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Like I need a knockdown, drag out fight. You trying to ruin my life? Heifer. We got to go to blows. Mm-mm. Yeah, it was absolutely crazy. But
Tracy, did you watch the movie
and Tracy, how are
Homewrecker?
you feeling too? Are you feeling better, Tracy?
Hmm.
Mm,
Goodness.
hey, Treeland.
Treeland is in the building. Hey,
Hey,
Treeland, how you
Treeland.
doing? What's going on with you, lady?
Said it takes two to tango. You got that right. And listen, the guy, like in the beginning, we talked about the guy wasn't trying to get with this girl, but also he wasn't pushing her away enough.
Right. He
Yeah.
wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't fighting her back.
Mhm. And I was like,
Like he was more like, "Girl, gone. You know this ain't right. Come
yeah,
on, nah.
I'm with her. You know. I was
You
like,
know
yo.
that's my girl. Why you doing this?"
Mhm. Yep. So he was being a little too gullible for me, and I wanted to punch him too, but
Real passive. Cause how you gonna be at her family house, your girlfriend family house,
yeah,
and this woman is sitting next to you, feeling on your leg and feeling on whatever else, and you not saying nothing?
exactly,
How you really?
exactly.
Mm-mm. Tamari, whatever her name was. You better get your girl. Get your
Yeah,
girl. What's wrong? What happened? She hitting on me. She just rubbing on my legs. I don't know why y'all sat her next to me.
yeah.
Anything.
I would have made a whole thing. Like I wouldn't have been jumping up talking about no water. Child, please, like this heifer is touching me.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm, mm-mm. Yeah, he wasn't protesting enough to me.
No, he wasn't.
Mm,
And especially when she threatened to
mm.
leave and all that other kind of stuff, it's like, I mean, you ain't really tried.
Exactly, Treeland. I would have been dragging her too. That's why the fight scene wasn't enough for me, because I'm like, child, please, you should have hammered her, did all kind of stuff, needle in her
Oh,
guts, it make it very painful.
glad you're doing good, Tracy.
Hmm.
We discussing movies tonight. Well, a movie in particular,
A movie.
Homewrecker.
Hmm. Mm.
Troller X. Have you been in here before? Y'all seen Troller X before?
I don't think so.
Welcome in, I would say.
Every time I hit him in the, yeah, definitely. No, this is my first time. Welcome in.
Welcome, welcome. So is this your first time? How you hear about what made you come over to the channel?
Mm, 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 mm.
Was it suggested, recommended, a fellow creator told you about it? You heard about it?
Mm, 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 mm. Yeah,
Okay.
Jessica.
So I want to watch it. Um, I want to continue watching. Like I said, I did not. Oh, Jessica. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah,
Hmm.
we were discussing movies tonight. The movie was called Homewrecker. I'm gonna tell Jessica I said thank you on video.
Hmm.
Mm, I mean, anything can get discussed,
Hmm.
but we were just discussing and reviewing and discussing this movie we had talked about.
Did you get a chance to start the second part of Fatal Seduction?
I have not. When did that? That was yesterday. Yesterday.
Friday
No,
it
I
dropped.
haven't.
It dropped
Okay,
Friday. I knew I should have texted you. Um,
yesterday.
yeah, it came out on Friday on the 4th, because it's the 6th for me now. Um, um,
Okay.
um, and I started it. It goes up. It starts at episode 8 and goes to 14. I'm on
Okay.
10 right now. I had to take a break because my head was hurting. I was like,
Mm,
"This is merch." Like,
no way.
this is too much. Y'all is killing me because they doing some of those things like they did in the first part where you can't really fully tell if it's like what actually happened or
Well,
imagine
it's a
something.
dream.
Yeah,
Okay.
like what they
Mhm.
were imagining or dreaming. So I was like, look here, y'all. Y'all play too much.
Too much.
It's my job to watch my friends' channels. Right, Trila. Exactly. But yeah,
What happened?
she said it's my job to watch my friends' channels. We appreciate that. That's for sure.
Thank you.
But yeah, it's definitely going to be a roller coaster some more. There's some new characters that's introduced that's kind of given uh, a little bit more backstory to the judge's situation. So
Their
yeah,
life, his life, or all of their lives. How they?
Um, they kind of are alluding to who, um, who. Let's see how to put it. Not so much who did it, but who put him up to framing that dude that was in jail in the first place. And
Right.
they show that dude and the little girl in a situation, but it wasn't what you think. So that's why I'm like, ooh, yeah. And again, you have to pay attention again because the doggone text messages and the doggone quick language change. And I was like, oh, you gotta be watching, you gotta pay attention. So I was like, my head hurt too bad to be trying to pay attention to this right now. So I'm gonna try to get it done, but baby, that thing. Mm-mm.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Mm-mm.
I didn't get to. I didn't get to. I actually forgot about it. I didn't. Like I said, I didn't even finish Homewrecker.
Mhm.
Um,
Mhm.
it was a lot of other stuff I was trying to get done,
Yeah. Yeah.
and then I got caught up in other stuff. So I kind of forgot about both of them. Um, but I had already seen half of Homewrecker already, so I knew the
Mhm.
gist of the whole thing
Yep.
and knew where that was going.
And Queen is watching it in real time.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Rudy, for the time check.
Thank you, Rudy.
Yeah, but these shows, oh, there's a what is that name? Sweet Magnolias is another show I watch, but that's kind of a mixed ensemble.
Yeah,
Um,
I saw the trailer to that.
um, yeah, I got a list of stuff that I have to watch, but I just uh, got several documentaries and stuff that I want to check out. They have one
Hmm.
called "How to Become a Cult Leader." Girl,
Oh goodness.
I said, wait a minute. Yeah, this junk is crazy. I started
Mm-mm.
it because I was like, I just want to see where they're going with this. But I thought one of y'all got accused of being a homewrecker. Not yet, Lefty.
Say that again.
That's just
What he
how my.
say?
I thought one of y'all got accused of being a homewrecker.
Hey, Lefty. Um. 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 um.
That was too many arms down swoop.
Well, see, the thing because okay, see, what had happened was I had already told y'all. I mean, but see, that wasn't because of me. It couldn't have been just because of me. But y'all remember, I told y'all I kidnapped somebody, right? We
Yeah.
brought him up earlier, right?
Mhm.
And what happened? I went to his door, and she answered the door. So I mean, I don't know, but I mean, I don't think I was. I don't think I was the one to actually wreck that home. You understand what I'm saying?
No. Yeah. Welcome
But
to I Didn't Know podcast.
I'm just saying, I
Was me.
don't. I didn't know.
Wasn't
I
me.
didn't know. Podcast said, "Wow." Um.
Wasn't me. Wasn't me.
Well, I'm just saying because well, I don't think so because it was some years later before they even actually broke up, so that didn't have nothing to do with me.
Okay.
I was already out of the picture. I was out of the picture. I didn't know in the first place until I
Yeah.
knocked on the door, and she
Yeah.
answered the door. It's like, you looking for who? I said his name. She said so and so, and just as she said his name, he walking across the thing all nonchalant, like But he didn't know I was coming. He didn't know.
Yeah, you found out real quick, didn't
He looked, man. Y'all should have seen the look on his face when he
all
saw
the
me
blood,
at the door.
all the blood drained out of his face.
Okay, y'all should have seen the look on that face, boy. When he saw me at the door, I was like, right, right, girl, what you doing?
Why go here? Oh God! I know his whole anal region was clenched, baby. So
Oh my goodness.
I spoke for the group, but I shouldn't have spoke for the group. Lefty.
No, but you still no, because still no, you still had the right answer because, like I said, that wasn't when they finally broke up.
Hmm.
Didn't have nothing to do with me though.
Yeah.
I was
He
long
talking about
gone
that's
out the
why.
picture.
He talking about that's why you can't get dressed with me. Can't be just popping up on people's crib. Listen.
He should have said something.
Mhm.
He should have said something. Don't I mean? But I'm gonna put it like this. I'm the type of person that like surprises. Okay, I like to surprise people. I like to be surprised, although it's been hard for anybody to surprise me. Because I'm too observant. You know what I'm saying? I mess my
Mhm.
own self up, but I love surprises. So I mean, if you feeling like you the one, or not the one like that, but if you in a relationship with somebody and there's no talk of anybody else, nobody else came up, when
Mhm.
questions were asked, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, you took me to your house though. You took me there. So why would I feel like I shouldn't be there? You know what I'm saying? Why would I feel like that?
Mhm.
I mean, why would I not, you know, come by or whatever? If you took me to your
Yeah.
house, you took me to the house.
Yeah. I wouldn't know where it was if you didn't take me there.
That part. If you never took me there, I would have never known to go.
Exactly. They say you're an empath.
I'm a what?
An empath. You can feel things.
Oh, I'm just very observant. I see things and I hear things. Yeah. I just know. You can't tell me nothing. You can't tell me nothing. You can't say nothing to me about nothing. If you ever want to surprise me, you can't say a doggone thing. You can't even hint around. You can't even tell me I got a surprise. You can't say nothing to me in order to surprise me.
Every time he needed.
Otherwise, I figure it out all the time.
Every time he needed classes on how to be a player.
Ah!
Facts, Lefty. Facts. Facts. I think I'm the most honest player there is, so I I don't pull no punches. I'm like, you are not the only person I'm talking to, just so you know. That's it. That's
Mm,
all. If you want to be the only one I'm talking to, step up your game.
that part, yeah, yeah,
Step up
yeah,
your
yeah,
game.
yeah,
Make me not need nobody else.
yeah, 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 yeah.
It's a trip. Mm-mm.
She said, "Make me not need nobody else."
Yeah. My son was like, Mom, is it wrong to talk to more than one person? I said, all you doing is talking to them.
If you single,
You talking
you
to people,
single,
talking. You're single. You're
right?
talking. You ain't been on damn date. Ain't did nothing else. Y'all talking on the phone,
Right.
FaceTiming, whatever else. Child, talk to whoever you want to talk to. You are 19 years old. Stop. Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
You're having conversations. Ain't now one of them been to my house. He ain't been to their house. Like,
Ain't nothing wrong
mm.
with a little talking.
That's
Nothing
why they call it
wrong,
dating. That's what
baby.
dating is, getting to know people. Exactly.
I don't see nothing wrong with a little talking. I don't see nothing wrong, baby.
Oh, you know what we were supposed to talk about too. We were supposed to talk about that subject that this Tia then was talking about, and all the guys was clamming up. Um,
Oh, the like what you just look, what you just said. His
mhm.
what did you say? His anal region was
His ain't
clenched.
all clenched up.
Yeah.
People are dating wrong. They are
Yes.
dating wrong, Lefty. They are
They are
dating
dating
wrong
wrong these days. It's like
because people don't. They don't know what dating is. It's like, hey, Swoop, I just met you. We go on a date, one date, and it's like, oh, we locked in and say we go together. Relax. We went on air date.
A A
Yeah,
one.
date. We do not go together. Calm down. They jump from one conversation on the phone to, I'm just like, oh my God, we're not locked in. Relax. Relax.
Trillin'. Sorry,
Gotta
honey. I wasn't. I'm sorry, sweetie. I wasn't looking. What's going on with you?
Too damn much.
You
Hey,
good?
Really, I'm
are
gonna
you
put on
putting
makeup.
your face on?
Hell yeah. Pretend I'm okay.
Okay.
Yeah. I was supposed to be out of here by the second. Ain't no way I can find another place to live.
Oh.
So I'm trying to get an RV so I never have to worry about fucking landlords or rent again.
Okay.
Okay.
You know. But I was supposed to be out of here by the second, so yeah, I'm stressed out. But hey, what do you do when you're
Mm,
stressed out? You put your high heels
mm.
and your lipstick on and you carry on.
That part.
Carry on. Move on. Move on.
Why is this lunatic in a house? Why?
When they was in the bed,
Yes. And she just
girl.
standing in the door. What is,
Yeah.
oh my God.
What are we? Oh my god.
So
Home wrecker.
she's watching the movie that we discussed, Homewrecker. We've been for the past 2 weeks we've been picking a movie and watching the movie to discuss
That sounds
on
fun.
Saturday.
I don't watch
Yes.
TV, so that sounds really fun.
And so Homewrecker is the movie for this week,
I couldn't
and
watch that.
she's watching it right now.
I wouldn't be able to do that.
She's
No, dude. I'd be trying to find a bitch and kill her.
uh-uh.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
She definitely needed to be choked out about four or
Like
five
I'm going
different
through some
times.
crap.
Peaches.
So I'm like, yeah.
I don't know, said gone.
Let's just say I now have
Have a
like
good night.
50 high
Okay,
beams
thank
on
you
my
for
chest to
coming
pitch.
in. I don't know podcast. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out. Um, but yeah, we were talking. They were talking about how guys. Well, we. Oh my goodness. Some guys don't feel like a woman can grab their butts.
Yes.
Why?
They're very squeamish about somebody, a woman,
That's
their
because
woman,
they're still in
touching
their gay.
touching their butts.
Hey,
So
it makes them uncomfortable because they like it.
we did have our
yeah.
what do you call it? We had our suspicions.
Yeah.
Okay, on why some men act that way or think that way. Is there any man in the chat that feel like a woman can't grab their butt? I mean, if you're in the moments
It's
of
cracking me
having sex or whatever, and the woman grabs your butt, you're gonna stop and be like, "Hey, don't touch my butt."
up.
I mean, is it really?
That's odd.
Or
You know what I'm saying?
even if y'all not having sex and she comes by and
Yeah,
hit you on the
playfully.
behind
Yeah.
while you're
No,
doing
Is
dishes or
is that a
fixing the
problem?
car, like
problem
You
if they
know.
don't want it.
after you seem to be the only guy left in the chat, let us know what you think. And is it worse than the Beyonce movie? I feel like the Beyonce
Mm,
obsession one, she fought a little harder.
oh yeah, they fought. Oh, they fought.
Yeah.
Now that was
This
a fight.
yeah. This one was not a good
It's a
enough fight
little
to me.
passive.
Yeah.
It's a
It
little
wasn't enough
passive.
fight for me. But
Right?
yeah, I'm the only dude in here, yes. Cause Jay
Well, yeah,
Jordan
because
might
we
be in the
don't.
background.
Yeah, he might be listening. JJ probably skipped out a little while ago.
You want to participate, Swoop?
Say what?
You want to participate?
In?
Well,
What color?
I can't even see. What are you doing? What are you talking about?
Eyeshadow. Eyeshadow.
Oh,
oh,
I don't know what you're wearing. I can't see it.
Red ass colors.
Only
Hot
because
pink,
I'm
yellow, green, black. So everything except for earth tones, which is what I'm used to.
doing. What
no,
are you
can't
wearing? What
explain,
color are
but
you wearing?
All different colors.
Oh, well, pick your favorite one. I don't know.
I don't either. That's why I asked you.
Like I said, I
oh
can't. I
Lord,
can't see. I can't
It's
she
more
see.
can't see
fun.
See?
because she driving.
Oh
Um,
shit, son. My bad.
Lefty said I can, no, can't explain it, but don't touch my butt and don't restrain me.
Now the
Lefty,
No,
restraint part. The restraint part,
left.
I get. I get
yes,
that.
because that's
I
not for
get the
everybody. But
So
the pat you on the butt, that's an issue.
that's right.
We ain't even talking about. We not even talking about
Playful in the
like
house. Just playful
like
in
a
the house.
playful in the house, like pat you on the
Pat on the
butt and
butt,
run,
which is what you would
or
do to her.
yeah, we ain't talking about it not normal. That is normal.
It's very
Oh,
normal.
oh my goodness.
So I'm so confused as to
You
why it's
may or may
normal
not
for
be the
y'all
only
to.
guy in here. Somebody else may be listening, but listen, tell me this. I need to understand. Okay, now you're a man, right? And you like to do playful things with your woman, right?
Yes,
Or the person that you're with. Now, why is it so bad that we want to do the same thing? We want to be
we
playful
go.
with our men. We want
Mhm.
to smack you on the butt every now and then. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
What you want us to do? Smack you on the dick? Is that supposed to be the playful part for you? I mean,
And
I'm
that hurts.
that
So
part. So I mean, what? I just need to know. I
he
I
said,
mean,
I
cause I'm
don't like it
playful.
when
I'm
football.
I'm playful like that.
I am too.
Yeah.
He don't like it when what?
So he said, I don't like it when football players hit each other on the butt.
Now that's different. Those
That's
those are men hitting
different.
men on the
Scott
butt. We
Cole,
talking about your woman, a female.
Your wife of
yeah.
23 years. Like,
That's what we talking about. We ain't talking about men on men. We ain't nobody talking about no football,
and see, that's where they take
basketball, or
it.
anything else. We talking about your significant other,
Y'all been
your
together for
woman, the
17
woman,
years. Your
the
woman.
girl, the lady that you're
Your,
seeing.
yours. Not nobody else's. But we talk about in a playful manner now. when it goes deeper than the playful manner and it actually is sexual, I can probably see you getting a little squeamish about that. But just like, oh, my man is working on the car, let me pat him on the back or rub his booty or whatever while he's sitting up there,
Right.
or he washing dishes, and that shit is sexy because
Right?
I don't have to
Right.
wash the dishes. I'm finna rub on his butt. So I don't get it.
I don't understand. I mean,
Yeah.
why can't we be playful in that man
It's
in the
a
manner that
phobia.
you want to be playful with us?
He's
Mhm.
phobic. Hugely.
Yeah.
It's understood on my part.
Barbecue Mike talking about what did I walk into? Hey,
Barbecue.
Flacco,
Time I come in.
What's going
Nell,
on?
Nell to
Nelton
Nifty,
Nifty.
welcome
What's
in.
going on?
Thank you for
Welcome in.
tapping
How you
in.
doing?
It's just not
Appreciate you for
what we
coming
used
in.
to seeing or women doing, touching the butt. I think y'all looking at it too
Don't
deep, yo.
touch
Oh,
the
okay,
butt.
Peaches. Thank you. Peaches said
Oh,
you might get some people from my team. Thank you, Peaches. I appreciate you, baby.
Yeah.
Welcome
But
in,
yeah,
y'all. Welcome in.
Chelsea
welcome
finding
in.
Nemo.
What
Don't
happened?
touch the butt. I'm finding Nemo.
But listen,
Don't
I
touch
I
the
feel
butt.
like I think that we gotten so caught up on the I think that guys have gotten so caught up on the homosexuality of it all. It ain't
Yeah.
got nothing to do with that. If you my
Nothing.
man, I am playful, I am touchy feely.
That part.
If I grab your
Mhm.
butt, take it as a compliment.
It's
I'm
all
not
love.
trying to insert nothing in your behind.
Right.
Like it's just a playful pat on the butt or rub your butt on the way past. It could be it could be something else that's touching your butt. But like, I listen, we are not talking about playing in there.
Okay.
We we just talking
Uh
about a
oh.
love pat, a little
Yeah.
love tap or something.
Not straight
Why?
up and walk.
Mm-mm.
I'll straight walk up and grab it, dude. Sweet as butt. Nice butt.
Yeah, yeah, and yeah.
Hey, El Flaco. How you doing? Thank you for coming in. Welcome, welcome. Peaches say what? The one up what? The one up top who's talking. Somebody read that for
Wait,
me.
the one up top who's talking, Swoop, right there. So the question is, do you want a woman to play grab your ass or not? Which the one on the
Yeah.
right, on conversion. If my wife grabs my ass,
Too
I'm
funny.
okay with it. Thank you, Barbecue Mike. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. I'm just not understanding what the problem is,
There isn't in all
We
cases.
we like to be playful as well. I mean, we like butts. Okay,
Yes.
we like a nice butt.
Back,
Oh,
back,
I like
big
a
pizza,
good cup
fat
of booty.
back.
Look, I like a good
Yeah.
cup of booty. Okay.
Leslie
Um.
talking about he ain't got no butt to pat anyway.
Oh, you do, Lefty. I bet you if you ask your wife, she'll say you do. I bet you she'll say you do.
I ain't got no
He
butt.
is he crazy.
He's nuts. Oh my god.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Yeah,
But
it was just the fact that I mean some folks was just down hard like you better not touch no way ain't no way you better get up no
and see, sometimes I'm like, y'all protest a little bit too much.
too
Okay,
much just a
I
little
which
think
bit
it
too
makes
could
me.
much.
it could stem from trauma as well, though.
This
It
is true.
can. It could definitely. Yeah, but
So,
my whole thing is especially with my husband is in, it was a long time, and there was a lot of discoveries during that long time of being together, and one of the discoveries was a G spot that men have that a lot of men
Yes.
Yes. Yep.
don't.
Instant orgasm.
Yeah,
And that's
and
where and it's in there. It's inside there.
Yep.
yeah,
It's inside there. Y'all, a lot of y'all don't know it. A lot of y'all don't want to know it. But
yeah,
Right.
your G spot, the G spot for a man is inside the anal area.
yeah,
The rectum.
and like there's spots down there that if you just let her touch it, if you just let
Oh,
her
my,
touch.
I can see him squirming in his chair right now
What
in my
they
head.
what they call it, the taint
Mhm.
Oh, that's between the
the
dick and
taint area.
the.
Yes, exactly.
And if you let her hit that spot, you will never leave her nor forsake her. I swear, everything. She,
Sure. Oh,
Wait,
you,
wait, Jamie,
but it's
is that why I got that 30-year stalker?
yeah. Mhm.
true.
Exactly. He like nobody ain't never touched that spot. My wife just and she's gonna get the meat. Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, I haven't had the discovery, and it's not discoverable. It is discoverable, Lefty. You just scurry. Don't be
you
scurry.
just don't want it to happen. All you got, just relax, Lefty,
Uh,
just relax.
all your
Relax your
muscles.
muscles.
All your
If you want
muscles.
All your muscles. Just relax.
every time you say something, I gotta
Monique
stop.
killed me with that. What'd you say,
Relax
Trina?
all your muscles.
Relax, don't do it. When you wanna, don't do it. Every time
Oh,
you
Exactly.
she
say
up here singing. Cha.
songs and shit coming up popping in my head.
Yeah, I know. Me too. Same thing with me. But yeah, man. I mean,
He
it's
talking about I do the discovery around here. Lefty, that's
okay.
boring. That's great for you, her, but what about you?
What
You don't.
about her? I mean, what about her if she wants to explore? I mean, she might want to explore. She might can take you somewhere. You just won't let it happen.
And let me let y'all in on something, fellas. Fellas, I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret that women have that y'all don't realize. When we turn y'all on, like fully turn y'all on, that shit turns us on.
That
So,
part.
like
Maybe
That
it's like
part.
when I
a
when
woman
I'm
in
with
spirits.
my man and I'm making him excited and I'm discovering new spots that makes him more excited, this shit turns me on like crazy. Cause the first time I realized my husband was his nipples were super sensitive, and
That part.
Oh,
how much it was turning him on, it just made me more horny. Cause I'm like, oh
Even
yeah,
more.
I found a new spot that's
oh, you guys,
making him
you're gonna
excited.
unblock him.
Yeah. So it's like the listen, y'all should let the women explore, honey. And like I said, I'm a touchy feely person. I love skin. I love the way skin feels. I love
Like
just to
skin.
touch you and feel your skin and feel the little
Uh-huh.
hairs and what I like to discover, and I like to run my hands on every inch of you. Every
That
inch.
Oh,
part.
you sound just like me.
Yeah.
Right on,
Every
dude.
inch. And it helped my husband understand that there was parts of him that he didn't even realize that was sensitive and would turn him and get him aroused or whatever have you.
Right.
So
Oh, you guys,
you
unblock him.
really just have to open up and just let her explore you. And you should do the same to her. Explore her body because there are spots that sometimes we don't want y'all to go straight to the norm spots.
Right. Take
We
your
don't always
time.
want, yeah,
Go
like
go
we
go
don't
around the
always,
corner, or down the
yeah,
street, or up the street somewhere. Go,
yeah, take the scenic route. Take the scenic route, okay? We don't want you to go straight to the nipples. We don't want you to go straight to the vagina. Like, we want you to stroke our hair. We want you to rub our necks. We want you to kiss our necks and our backs and
Yeah, good
Mm,
luck
our
being that
shoulders.
narcissist.
mm,
Like, stop
mm.
rushing. We
Right.
ain't we ain't got nowhere else to go. Like, stop rushing and explore her and touch her and feel her and make her know that you're paying attention. Hi, Dimitri. Dimitri.
I was just gonna say, and when you're doing all this rubbing and exploring, watch her.
Yeah.
Watch her body's
Oh
reaction.
dear.
Watch her
No, that's it. I'm
face.
unblocking him. Fuck. Damn it, you did it now.
Yeah.
Treely,
Son of a
What?
biscuit.
what are you
What
I'm gonna
happened?
unblock him. Oh,
what are you talking
Schmidt.
about?
I gotta unblock the man.
What man you finna unblock?
Oh, 6'7", really big hands, long hair. Woo. Ah,
Why was he blocked in the first place?
he's a freaking asshole. He's a
Well then,
narcissist.
oh
Oh
Lord,
dear. Oh, okay, never mind.
yeah.
Keep him
Well,
blocked, child. Keep him blocked. Don't even put
uh
yourself through
oh.
that. Keep him blocked.
Well, she keep
I'm not
dropping
even
out.
joking.
Anyway.
See what you
Yeah,
did?
but yeah, discover. Like, let them discover. She said.
But
He said. Treela getting
watch
ready for somebody. Someone. Yeah, she get ready to go out.
watch
Dimitri,
the
welcome
body.
in.
Watch the faces. Hey
Watch
Dimitri,
how.
what's happening? How you doing?
Watch how her legs move. Watch how her back arches. Like, pay
And
attention.
and you'll know what she likes. You'll know if she like you doing that. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
mean, that's why I say watch her reaction, so you'll know if she likes it or not.
That's fucking
Listen to
funny.
the sound she makes.
I actually put a mirror over here, like my bed for dude. Yeah. Talk about accommodating.
And ladies, for y'all, please, please explore your own bodies so that you can tell them what you like and don't like.
Thank you for
Please,
bringing that up because I
please.
was actually gonna say the men should explore themselves as well, not just the
Exactly.
women. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to say
They
earlier.
do.
It's not just the women that need to explore themselves. Men need to explore themselves
Mhm.
too.
They do.
Exactly. They really do.
They do.
They really do. Cause
Sometimes I'll two
listen,
off 10.
yeah, they just I don't know. Like, my friends with benefits, he did not know his nipples was so
Sensitive.
sensitive until
Hmm.
we started hooking up, and he was just like, I did not know how much that would turn me on. Like,
I don't think is talking right now. Like, is that? Hold up.
huh? This is
What?
official, Jamie.
Who's talking right now?
Official,
Jamia,
Jamie.
official
Oh,
Jamia.
okay, okay. I was like,
There's the names. There you
you
go.
sound like similar to
Jeez.
Tina.
Tina who?
Tina.
There's a
By
lot of
the road.
Tinas. Tina who? Huh?
Mm, crafter lady.
Oh, okay.
Rose by the. I can't remember her channel name,
If you
but
don't
it's you
pay
sound have a
attention to
similar
her,
voice.
someone else will.
No, she don't. She don't sound nothing like her. Sorry.
Ooh, Lord, please, thank you. Anyway.
Isn't trying to be. Yeah, I can't see, and when I'm just hearing, I'm like, there's just sounds an
Okay,
awful
but
lot like.
she don't. No, she don't sound nothing like. Okay, to you maybe, but to me, she don't sound nothing like her.
I have a
Okay,
musical
Buddha.
taste. Similarity, not like totally like, just similar.
Okay. Barbecue Mike said if you don't pay attention to her, someone else will. If she's not smiling and
Mm.
walking funny, you're slacking.
Be-
It's facts. It's facts, Barbecue Mike, for real. Like, pay attention. And I don't know. I guess I'm like I said, I'm very touchy feely, and you know, there's ways to relax guys and let them release their inhibitions and not worry
Hmm.
about you know thinking I'm getting ready to touch things they don't want me to touch.
Look at
Or
you.
hurt
I
them
know
in
how
any way. Ain't nobody trying to hurt you.
Yeah, at all,
you
at
ladies. Why
all.
are you hiding behind your avatars?
Huh? Oh, because I am in a
I
I
just
am
Gosh,
clear
girl.
shirt
totally
and
messing with you.
Swoop is driving. Faye, I don't know what she's doing. Buddha just went to bed.
Yeah,
Queen is
Buddha wasn't
watching the
feeling too
movie.
well.
I was in by Buddha earlier today. Or was it
Hmm.
today? I don't flipping know anymore. I don't know days. I don't know nothing anymore.
Yeah.
It's
Mm-mm.
crazy. When it's morning,
Thank
it's
you,
morning,
Rudy.
night.
What did Barbecue Mike say? Did you read
Reliable
him
Rudy.
already?
Yeah, that's the one he was talking about. They
All right,
walk if
ladies.
they not walking
I'm gonna
funny, you
my
slacking.
thing now, so
Oh, okay.
All right, have fun,
uh,
Treeland.
I will try. Thanks for having me up. I'm leaving the link. Night, ladies.
Have fun. Oh, what eyeshadow did you choose?
It's like it was like a kind of a reddish color.
Oh, okay.
She must have hit the button too soon.
I was finna say, did she forget I can't see?
Yes. Oh my goodness. Queen, did you get to the fight scene yet? Because I'm curious how she feel about the fight scene. Because it was not enough.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, uh, fellas,
Fellas.
fellas, um, just relax, man.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know what? I mean, your experiences could be a whole lot better. You know what I'm saying? If you just explore some things.
Yeah.
Now,
Definitely.
about the nipple thing on the men,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Why did I try to fondle and lick on my first husband? And why did he tell me? He was like, "What are you doing? Why do you even want to do that? You like women or something?"
How did that? How does that even go together? That don't even make no
That's what I
sense.
said. I was like, "What? I,
Wow.
I, what?"
I if I wanted to lick on a woman's nipple, you wouldn't have been in the picture,
You wouldn't even be in the picture, sir.
sir.
How
How?
did I did not understand that. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But it was a lot of things I didn't understand about him, and hence why is the X.
Yeah.
Um, but it's like, and the other thing was, 'cause I guess he was so I don't know what I don't even know what to call it, child. He was back in the 50s or the 40s or something. I don't know,
Yeah.
but
Very inhibited and can't.
um,
I don't
I
know.
when I wanted a motorcycle, right? When I first, thought about not first thought about getting one, when I started looking again to get a motorcycle.
Mhm.
Why you want to get a motorcycle? I'm like, what you mean? Why do I want to get a motorcycle? I want a motorcycle. What that's gonna look like? My a motorcycle in the garage and it ain't even mine. Well, get you one. What are you
Get
talking
you one.
about?
See, that's that toxic
Talking about
masculinity.
what that look like?
It looks
If
like
they
I
see a
ride a
motorcycle
motorcycle and you don't.
in the garage and it ain't even mine,
Mm-mm.
What?
Mm-mm.
What we talking about? I just finished this movie.
we talking about the phobias of men, basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Cause she said her ex, she was like sucking in nipple on his nipple and was like, "Why are you doing that? Do you like women? How does that go together? Like,
That what he said to you?
That's
yes,
what he
that's what
said,
he said to
child.
Swoop.
That's
People
what he
is
Mm-hmm.
said.
crazy. I don't be understanding how people be judging what they doing with the opposite sex is the same sex behavior. It's weird.
Yeah, it is because we were talking about men who talking about they don't like women to tap them on the butt or rub their butt or touch
They
their
don't want
butt
them
in
doing
any kind of
nothing with
way.
they butt. Cause
Like,
the
don't.
thing was, the thing was we were talking about. Yeah, they was talking about that, right? And then I was like, okay, so what if you in the middle of having sex and she want to grab your butt? She better not grab my butt. I'm not touching my butt. It's like what, huh?
But
I
that's
mean, cause
weird.
you want to grab to bring them more into you, right?
Yeah,
But they had a problem with that.
They got a problem with everything.
because I'm like, if I feel like you are doing the thing, and I'm like, ooh, yes, and I'm grabbing it, making sure you staying in
Uh
that
oh, uh oh, uh
position.
oh, uh oh, uh oh, uh oh, uh oh, uh oh.
What happened?
Yeah. I almost missed a turn.
Right, and
I said
then
almost.
okay. And then, like, if they really and you wrap your legs around their behind and grilling you,
Yeah.
like, what you gonna do? Get your feet off my butt? Oh my God, your feet are touching me.
They
Like,
ain't gonna do
Right.
none of that.
come on.
They ain't gonna do none of that. They just talking noise on the internet.
That's that part right there.
They
Cause
gonna sit there and take it, whatever you do.
yeah, and I was telling them like my friend, my husband, and my friends with benefits, like it was like a new discovery to them. Like, oh my God, I didn't realize how much that would arouse me to have my nipples touched and sucked on or whatever. And then it was like a thing, like, please do that again. I like that. Like, and it was,
But you
and it
never
had nothing to,
know.
but I ain't
Go
never
ahead.
had nobody say to me, "Oh, you must like women because you trying to suck on my nipple." What
Yeah,
the
that's
hell?
some weird shit.
Okay.
I would have
It's
been
like,
like,
what in the
okay,
world how did that even come about? Where did that even come from?
yeah, like you
You
must
got
like
so
women.
you think you got lady titties? What? I don't get it. What?
Yeah,
Why would you
like
even say that?
yeah. And then the motorcycle thing, that's just toxic masculinity right there. Like you feeling like uh, she trying to usurp your masculinity because she want a
Cause I want to
motorcycle.
ride a motorcycle.
I
Like,
remember I had to change the light, the headlight in my car, and the dude
yeah,
was like, "What you doing? Ain't no woman got no business under the car, under the hood of a car."
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
And I said,
mm-mm.
"Well, is you gonna put this light in here for me? I don't know how to do that. Then you need to shut up."
then shut the hell up.
you never, you,
Ex-
you, you don't even know how to do it, and you got a
and
problem
you
with me
talking
doing
shit. Come on now.
it.
You talking
That
shit
is
and
hilarious.
then
Oh,
shut
that is
up.
hilarious.
A woman shouldn't be doing that. You can't do it. So, oh, I'm supposed to. That's the and see, and I told my kids for the longest time, and my son too. I tell my son the same thing. I tell my daughter, don't wait on nobody else to do nothing for you. I don't care
For
what
you. That's
your
right.
gender is. Don't wait for nobody to do nothing for you. If you ask them and they ain't moving like you want them to move, get it
Do
done
it yourself.
yourself.
Get it done.
Get her done. Because I'm not finna sit here and wait for nobody. Now, if I need help, I'm gonna call for help and get the help. And but I'm still not gonna wait on the other person that I asked first to do nothing. I'm not waiting on nobody to do nothing for me. So I feel you, Queen. And I mean, I've changed. I changed the locks in the house, the doorknobs. I've put stuff in, installed stuff. Child, please put my husband grill together. Now the grill, the grill I got for him for Father's Day. I put it together because it was a Father's Day gift, and I wanted to
Gift.
surprise him.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And my son was out there with the little tools trying to help me put it together real quick before my husband got home. And we closed the curtain. It was really cute. We closed the curtain so he couldn't see the grill when he first walked in the kitchen. And yeah, we made it a whole presentation. And yeah, I'm sure some guys were like, this girl out here building a grill and she got a whole man. Yes, I do, and I bought this for him. And
Oh,
I had this little. We had a situation one time. My dad and son went fishing, and when he came back, my dad was like, "Y'all got to clean y'all own fish." And I was like, "All right, whatever." Because he was like, "I caught the fish. Y'all can clean them." I said, "Dad, I'm okay with that." So at the time, I was on the back porch cleaning the fish because my son was little, and I was trying to show him how to clean it and showing my daughter how to clean the fish. And this little boy came from the neighborhood. He came back there, and he was like, "You're cleaning the fish?" And he was like, "Where's your uncle?" And I said, "What uncle?" He talking about, "Where's your uncle or your dad? They're supposed to do that." And I was like, I said,
see,
"Baby, no." And he couldn't have been more than like 5 or 6 years old. But it was already like ingrained
in
in his
his
head that
that
men's
men
supposed to do
supposed to
that.
do that.
I was like, "Baby, mm-mm." I said, "No, I got it. I don't need nobody else to do it for me, sweetheart." And I said, "My husband's at work and we want to eat this food
And
today."
he said,
Like,
"Where's your uncle?"
where's your uncle? Boy, I fell out laughing. And my daughter was like, huh? She was like, she don't have to get her uncle to do nothing. And I just
Mm-mm.
fell out laughing. Because they weren't that far apart in age, but boy, we laughed so hard about that. We still laugh about that because he was like, "Where's your uncle?" Not the women here. They catching fish and cleaning. Exactly. I would love to go fishing. I want to go fishing again.
I
I
do
haven't been fishing
too.
in
Ooh, I
years.
want to go so bad.
Yeah, haven't been in years.
I got to take me out sometime.
Yep, absolutely. I want to go crabbing. I want to go fishing. I want to all of that. Digging for clams, like all of
All the
that.
things of the sea.
Yeah, because I'm like, that's fun to me. Like, just let's go
That's
out
what
here and
they
see.
do up here. I don't know how to do none of it.
Yeah,
Well, I know how to fish,
Ouch!
but I'm not gonna do that. I'll gut it and scale it and clean it, but I'm
yeah.
not gonna catch it. Mm-mm.
I don't mind
Mm,
catching it. I
Nah,
don't mind
I
because I
like
catching
ain't
the
it.
touching no
catching
worm.
part.
Oh, the worm ain't the
Yeah, I
hard
put that
part to
worm, but
me.
that ain't it ain't.
That's
Mm-mm.
the
Oh,
I'm
did you
more
Go.
see
scared of.
Jamie? Did I send you that that thing about the little girl had all the little worms in her pocket?
Yes,
She was, man, her pockets. I thought she had one or two. She must have been out there for a while. She had
just digging worms
handfuls,
in her
handfuls of
pocket.
worms in each pocket.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. I'm glad that ain't my child, because I would have to throw the whole baby away. Mm-mm.
She was like, "What? I like worms."
Yeah.
Yeah, you gonna like them right on the outside too. Stay outside, nature girl.
I
I
think we
mean,
all go through
go
that little
ahead.
weird tomboy phase. Cause I played with
Mhm.
lizards, I played with worms, we dug up worms, we did all that stuff. And
Mhm.
played in the dirt. Just yeah, it
Playing
was
with the
one of the things.
snails out there.
Oh yeah, the snails and the slugs and just yeah, true. The only thing I didn't really mess with was frogs. I didn't bother frogs because I felt like they
I
was
used to like
too.
to catch them.
I don't know. I was always scared of warts because they have that thing about
Right, they
warts.
had that
So
thing that, yeah, that was a, yeah, we still like to catch them, but we was, we were
yeah,
careful about that part, but we'd still try to catch them in jars
yeah.
and little stuff like that.
And the fireflies. When we went to Alabama,
They
we
was
would catch
always all over the
fireflies.
streets anyway. It was,
Mhm.
man, we go walking 1 o'clock in the morning, and frogs was flooding the street.
Yeah. My cousin stayed in the creek, always catching snakes and lizards and frogs. I know. Listen, that was the fun times, and that's back when we could actually be kids and be dirty
That part, and be
and go
outside
crazy and
all
be
day and all
outside.
night.
Yeah, that's how I don't know. That's how I don't know how kids would survive in this heat now. Cause I felt like it was hot in Florida when I was a kid, but nothing like it is now.
Now, mm-mm.
I feel like the sun be sitting right on top of Florida sometimes. Like, can you back up a little bit? You on my neck.
Give me 6 feet, 6 feet.
Yeah, back. Like, what is happening? Back up. You too
Oh my
close to
goodness.
me. But I'm like, we used to be outside all day and night. It was like street
Mhm.
lights came on. And see, like when our street lights came on, we had to be at least in the yard. Like we
Right.
didn't always have to come right in the
In
house,
the
but
house, but
we had
we
we had
yeah
to be in our yard and where they can open the
be
door and see us.
seen. Mhm.
But if grandma or my mom had to call for us, oh, it was on and popping. uh-uh. Got locked out and drinking water from the faucet. That part, like the water hose, please. We drank a lot of water out that water hose. It was a whole different
Okay.
situation. Like, and we had this huge tree in the front yard. It was our little shade tree, especially in the summertime. We had the little boom box outside and be up under that tree trying to stay cool. Had the water hose,
Mhm.
wet your feet every once in a while, just to keep your body cool. Please, these kids don't know. They don't know. It's all about the electronics. They don't go inside. They do not. Had to be home before the street lights to eat dinner. Yeah, it depends. It depends. Like in the summertime, please, they didn't care. Stay out the door. Come back in the house smelling like outside. If you ain't come in the house smelling like outside, and I lived in a cul-de-sac, so
Okay.
we like everybody on the street knew each other. We played kickball in the cul-de-sac, like we did all of that. Like had had all kinds of races, everybody racing each other up and down the street on foot,
Mhm.
basketball, football, everything, slip and
Big
slides.
wheels down the hills.
Yeah, listen, get on your bicycle and ride around the corner to the store. Like, sure. I don't even. My kids can walk to Dollar General from my house right now, and I'm still concerned. Like, I don't never want them to walk by themselves. Like, y'all go together. I need I need the backup because I don't know these people like that
Mhm.
yet. And I know my immediate neighbors, but I don't know them people down the street.
Mm.
I don't know them. Hey, Liz B, welcome in.
Liz B is in the building. Hey Liz, how you doing? Yeah, we used to we didn't necessarily have a street light thing, but at least not in Georgia.
Mhm.
When we were here in California, yeah. But in Georgia, nah, man, we was out and we would go. Um, everybody, well, all the grown folks would be in the bed. We'd be out in the streets walking for miles, just walking
Mhm.
around the neighborhood. 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, we probably get back to the house about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, but we was all over the place. We just be walking and talking and playing and just going. We
Yep,
had fun.
we did too. We did too. Like one of my birthday parties was like I was so excited because it was like a girl boy party, and it was on the carport of my house.
Co-ed.
Yeah, like it was on the
Hmm.
carport. Like we didn't have a garage, so it was like we was at my grandparents pulled their car back. Then we had our little music and we, like I said, everybody knew everybody. So you know
Mm.
the neighbors knew we was having a little birthday shindig, and we didn't turn up too loud or nothing crazy. And yeah, we had the best time sitting outside, sweating and drinking punch. you know,
Okay.
and a couple little kids, little fast ones, because this was like high school. The little
Mm.
fast kids would step behind the house where there was no light, and, make out and do whatever, and come
Okay.
back around the corner.
We know what y'all was doing.
Yeah, like yeah, we knew the dark spots. We knew where to go.
Mm-mm.
Yep, but I don't know. I didn't have a curfew. My baby sister she ended up messing everything up, child. Cause me and my oldest sister never had a curfew, and we just were respectful enough. Like if we was out and we knew it was gonna be later than we should, we just called my mom and be like, "This is what's going on," and she'd be like, "All right, hurry when you get here, whatever. Let me know you home or whatever." It wasn't never a problem. But child, that baby sister, ooh, child.
Mm-mm. Mess it up for everybody.
Everybody. I was like, girl, why you can't act right? Now, we later figured it out because, she was the youngest when they were going through their divorce and all that stuff. So she was acting out, just
Mm.
acting all kind of crazy. And I was like, oh, Lord. And now the woman she is today, I be laughing. I'm like, girl, do you understand the trauma you put us through with all your shenanigans?
Mm-mm.
Now she is like, my homemaker and wife and businesswoman and very
Oh, wait.
professional and Christian. And I'm like,
Mm-mm.
girl,
Mm-mm.
your butt was wilding out, boy. Oh, just out there. And now she's so calm and so peaceful. And I'm like, okay, all right. I remember the old days. I remember the
Don't
good
forget,
old
I
days.
know who you is.
Yeah, I was there through all of it. Just like, sure. Mm-mm. I remember she had the colored contacts and, she, her little Jerry curl juice. I said, I was so mad. I told her later, I was like, girl, I was so mad that you could wear contacts and I couldn't. My eyeballs was too dry, so I couldn't do them. And she could wear them like nothing. I went to my other grandmother's house on the weekend, and she went to the club, so I didn't have to be in the house. And my homeboy
Mm.
mama worked
Oh,
that
wait.
night. They had the house, the hangout spot. Oh my goodness.
Oh, my friend house was the hangout spot.
Ooh,
I
what
go
y'all
over
was
there.
over there doing, girl?
Child, look. She had a pool,
Ooh,
man. Yeah, she had a pool.
child, that
We
was a good hangout spot.
listen.
Shoot.
We went. Why we take the van? Why we take her daddy van, child?
Oh no.
Went joyriding and we tried to go somewhere and it was underground parking, right? And we didn't realize, girl. Ooh, we was so scared. We didn't realize that the top of the van wasn't gonna fit under the
Oh my
parking
God.
structure.
Oh my
Child, look.
God.
Okay, we was so scared. We was trying our best to fix it or do something because it had that little, that skylight. I think it's a skylight
Yes,
on
yes.
top. It had like a skylight thing on the top, and
Mhm.
I was like, oh my goodness. We was
Oh
trying to
my
figure out what
God.
to do, hoping her daddy would never go up there and see it.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. We did some stuff. We had a full on party. Had everybody over, got the skinny dipping and everything, child. It was all
Oh,
kind of stuff
nice.
going on over there.
He talking about the good time van.
We had a ball. Man, I'm telling you, we had a ball.
Yep.
Had parties. We would leave the house, sneak out the window, and meet our little boyfriends down at the bottom of the hill.
Mhm.
We was like, nah, don't come all the way up because they might hear the car. Don't come all the way up. We'll come down.
Mhm. Like, wait till everybody go to sleep. I'll come out there. Don't worry
Okay,
about it.
that part. Child, look.
Mm-mm. And we ain't had no security alarms and none of that mess. Child,
Mm-mm.
please. Mm-mm. It was good times, good times.
That was so much fun.
It was, it is. Shoot, those are the good old days, man. That was the good old days. The girls be sneaking out the window. I have not snuck out the window. I just went out the
Not
front
the good
door.
time van. Not the good time van. No,
Yeah.
we didn't do no stuff. We kind of like ran errands. We went to the store for the party and we did stuff like that in the van.
Yeah.
It was just us two in the van. We ain't had nobody else up in there now. We ain't do that.
All right. We sneaking out the window. Uh-uh. I listen. My boobs have been big for a long time, and I, for the life of me, would have never fit through no daggone window with these titties. It's just not gonna happen. It was just easier to sneak out the front door and close the door real softly and gently so nobody hear me going in and out the house.
Mm. I'm trying to think. No, we didn't do the door because I think they did have an alarm on the door.
Yeah. See, we
They
didn't
had an
have one.
alarm on that front door. So we went
Now
out
I know
the
some of my
window.
friends had bells on their doors on the front, them little ding a ling ding bells on the
Hmm.
door, and that's how they would get busted all the time. And I'm like, take the bell down. Like, what are you doing?
Okay.
Just take it off. Like, it's hung up there. Just
Hold it.
unhang.
Look, hold it.
Yeah,
Tape it up or do something.
yeah. Like, come on now. Yeah, but our door, child, we opened our door too many times because my grandparents was the candy lady, so we always had that door open and close
Hmm.
all the time. So no, you just go outside, and
He
99% of
said
the
that's what
time,
it's called, a
I was
good
on the
time van.
carport,
Mm.
hanging out on the carport, putting dents in the car, making out with somebody. Just
Okay.
out there making out. I just went out the front door and I had my own key. Her mother didn't care as long as I was
But
at
you was a
Terry house.
boy.
Huh?
You a boy.
Yeah, the boys always got away with everything. My youngest uncle's only 5 years older than me. So, yeah, it was like having a brother in the house and they would get away with murder. Like, literally. And girls, they, sure.
He said, "Oh, you was fast."
Ah! I was not fast.
Your fast tail. Get in this house.
I know, right? I
Mm-mm-mm.
wasn't that fast. Who is that? I feel like I wasn't that fast because I ain't lose my virginity till 18. So I listen. I was just kissing. I wasn't doing all the other stuff yet.
Okay.
Yet.
Mm-mm-mm.
But boy, when I started
Child.
anyway.
My friend's drink was her favorite drink was 8 Ball. I don't know how she drank. I can't stand beer. I don't know
I
how
don't
she
like
drank
it
beer,
either.
but 8 Ball was her favorite. And I'm
Ugh.
like, why? And after a while, I'm like, why is she drinking this? It makes her want to fight. She wanted to fight me. I was like, girl, if you don't get out my way.
Yeah, like how you gonna drink something and try to fight me? What is wrong with you? Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, man, she lost her car one time. She literally lost her car. The police brought her home.
Oh my
She
goodness.
tried to she tried to bite the police, child.
Uh-uh.
She tried to bite the police. But the police took her home. It's like,
Oh my god.
y'all want to get this little girl. But
Oh
after
my.
that, that's how she lost her car because she didn't know where she had parked it. They brought her home, so she don't know
Oh
where
my god.
she don't know where she parked the car at. So I don't know how long that little car. She had the little Datsun. It was a
Oh,
Datsun. She had the little dots, and I don't know how long that car stayed wherever it was, cause she could never remember where she put that car, where she
That is
parked that car.
sad. See, that's why I don't drink that much because I can't be out of control. I cannot. I can't. Mm-mm. I don't ever. I'm usually the designated driver for everybody, so nope.
Yes. Okay, Lefty. Yes. How I go get it, child?
Yes, yes. We definitely played
Oh.
that.
Okay. I was watching because I was a bit too young for it all when they was playing that.
um, yep.
My brothers and them, they was playing that game. I was just hanging out. Ain't nobody gonna get me.
Oh my god. Too funny. Too funny. They not gonna get me.
Okay.
Mm, no. And see, my
He
uncles
said
and
going
them,
to
they
second
played
base.
football. Yeah. Oh Lord. A few of them went to second base,
Mm.
but my uncles and them used to play football and stuff in this little field up the street from us. So our little girls, we go down there and be trying to watch and see your little crush at the football field. Hey,
There's
Penny.
always a crush,
Hey,
child.
Bobby,
Always a
Johnny.
crush.
Yeah, like, just please.
Ricky and Mike.
Yeah, that part. Exactly.
Oh my
Mm-mm.
goodness.
We used to make dance routines. The whole thing, like that whole girly experience. I definitely did it. And just dance and do all that stuff. Just have a good time. Good time. I was gonna going to second base and letting
He said,
your homie smell it like after. What is second base to you?
what?
Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait.
okay, yeah, Lefty. Wait, yeah.
What is
Somebody
second base?
explain. Somebody explain all the
Oh,
bases, because I never got that. I never got what was what.
I thought second base was copping a feel of your boobs. I ain't think it was all down
Yeah, why would it be all down there?
yeah. And then your homie smell it after. Wait a minute.
To
That's like
prove that
fourth
they look,
base.
just to prove that that part. That's a home run right
Uh-uh.
there.
Finger in his second
Mm.
base. Oh, I was really behind on the
Oh,
bases then,
uh-uh.
cause we ain't do
See,
all that now.
I could never figure it out. I ain't know what was what. I never understood it.
Yeah,
I was like, well,
I
what
thought.
part is the what part? What base? What part is this base then? I don't get it.
Yeah, yeah. Like he said, first base is kissing and touching the breast. I thought
Oh
first base was
wow,
just the
that's a
kissing.
that's advanced baseball then,
Yeah,
huh?
y'all was on some advanced stuff, cause I was sure. I ain't know.
Mm-mm-mm.
I got my bases mixed up then, cause no, I thought touching is down all down there, child. I thought that was fourth base.
Mm-mm-mm.
Mm-hmm. Oh goodness.
Oh shoot! Oh shoot! Oh
So
shoot!
to
Oh
your
shoot!
destination.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
I forgot to do my thing here.
Third is
I'm
going
trying.
all the way.
I'm
Third is going
finna
all the way. Dang. Y'all skipped a lot of bases, Lefty. Nah,
okay.
going all the way should have been fourth
Y'all
base.
went hit hit the
That's
ball
a
and,
home.
and then ran
Yeah,
across the field in the diagonal. Look,
yeah.
ran across in the diagonal.
Instead of a home run, you talking about touchdown, Jesus? Like, y'all doing too much.
Okay.
Mm-mm. And see the whole fingering thing. I I'm a germaphobe from way back. You was not finna just be touching me in a kind of way and your hands ain't clean. Mm,
Alright, that
mm,
part, that part. That's what I was
yeah,
talking about that day.
yeah.
Shoot. Somebody said, you got all this crust under your fingers and you expect it. No, thank you.
Talking about, hey, we city boys didn't play. I see that, Lefty. The city boys.
Okay.
Mm,
Yeah. Oh goodness, third is going all the way.
mm. Nope. Y'all had the advanced baseball because that wasn't what was going on in Florida. in in Orlando at least
Okay.
when I was coming up. Jeez, in them 80s and yeah, them 80s, 70s, late 70s, 80s. It would have been the 80s, honestly. Junior high school and high school.
I was just gonna say I don't even remember when I did anything because I was too shy.
Yeah, yeah. I felt like I was shy, but I don't know. It took a while for me to come out of my shell, but yeah.
I had crushes, but now what's the trip part is now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, well yeah. I was just gonna say what the trip part is. I had a full on boyfriend in high school.
You wasn't
Okay,
that shy. He
and he
still was
was
shy.
he was older
Okay.
and didn't even go to the school.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why
See.
I'm like, well, dang.
And it's funny how that happens. Like all the guys in your school and end up dating somebody outside the school.
Outside.
Yeah, I did the same thing.
I never understood that. But that was also the thing with me was um it's like, okay, why don't anybody my age like me? It's always the older ones.
Yeah,
It was
I
always the
don't
older
know.
ones. And I think that's why I liked older men after, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
After getting out of high school and going into my adult, I liked older men.
He talking
I
about
said
not
these
a
young fools ain't checking for me no way.
yeah, that part. He talking
I
about
only
not
got
a
approached by
country
the older men.
country girls here are very advanced. It wasn't no base. They went straight
Ooh,
to it.
ooh,
Okay, aggressive.
okay.
I
Wow, wow, wow.
don't know. I Yeah, because I've always been the quote unquote plus size girl. You know, you had those few people who is just like, oh, I'm not into big girls or whatever, whatever, and then you
Mm.
had the ones who was into it. But I was like, listen, I'm confident in who I am. I don't give a dang what you see. I'll be back up there when he gets
Okay,
off.
come on. This it's on what's the name? It's pinned up there, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
You and Lefty should come up here.
He said because the younger guys didn't know what they was looking at exactly. And it's funny because I'm like, I wish I was the quote unquote fat girl I was back then now because I was like, baby, I was
Okay,
like, she was
Queen.
she was actually just thick, okay? She was a little thickums. And when my husband
Okay.
and I got together and he was like, baby, them shorts you used to wear, them little short black shorts, them little short shorts. He was like,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I used to love them shorts. And I'm like, why you didn't say that, man? He was like, cause at the time we was friends and I was trying to respect you and all this. I was like, sure. I was like, you can buy me some more shorts like that, okay?
That part.
We married now. I was still 22, so hey, I was like, I wear the shorts for you, daddy.
Okay.
Come on with it. Like, I like when your thumbs up. Okay, thighs it is. I used to be the cleavage queen. He was very like protective about the cleavage. Like, I don't need you showing everybody that. And I was like, but that's how you met me.
Mm,
That's how
okay.
you met me. That's why I was
But
like, now,
they don't want you meet nobody else. They don't want nobody
yeah.
else to meet you.
I was like, sure, relax. Like, you got to show all that. I'm like, that's how I got
I'm trying to keep you.
you. Yeah, sure. Like,
Oh
yeah,
goodness.
and when I became a mom, forget it. He was just, oh my lord. I was like, come on with the antiquated thinking now. Jeez. Like, bruh, being a mom don't make me a dud. Like, like I can still be cute, still be sexy,
Okay.
still be feeling myself. Like, sure.
And feeling you too. I'm sorry.
That part. That part.
Oh,
Right
let me
there.
go.
No.
Doggone Velcro on this curtain.
Uh-uh. Got you hemmed up, right?
I caught my puff.
Uh-uh. Able to pull over and park somewhere.
Oh, I'm done. I'm being parked.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
parked. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Put your picture up, Lefty. There you go. There you go.
Hey,
Lefty.
hey, hey, hey.
What it
What's
do?
going
What it do?
on?
I say, man, growing up was fun. People, that's why I try to tell people, man, growing up was fun. We ain't had no worries. We, went outside, you
Mm-hmm.
know, especially when I was a teenager. Like I say, my grandma, I stayed with one grandma and I went to the other grandmama's house. And my grandma was a clubber. She was still going out to the club. So, hey, she like, there's food in the house. There's food in the house. I cook. There's food in the house when you're ready to eat. Come in and
Mm-hmm.
eat
Okay.
and go back outside.
Hey, y'all
But
have at it.
we stayed on the street. We didn't have to worry about nobody coming to do no drive-bys on us. We didn't have to worry about nobody from other neighborhoods coming and fighting. We just stayed to ourselves. We all stayed in
Okay.
the same street.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I was saying, the little country girls now, yeah, they was more advanced than us. They was like, ain't no touching, no kissing. Come on, we gon' my mom ain't here. Come on.
Oh,
Oh,
wait.
wow.
It's like that's why
No.
most of them had all these babies at 15 and 16 because mama
Right.
wasn't there.
See?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah.
like the girls in my school, I didn't date in high school. I was like an outcast. But
Yeah.
Mm.
when I got it's like when I became in the streets, then everybody want to start trying to holler at a brother and all
Cause they
this
thought
stuff.
you was whore.
Yeah, so it was just hey, it's like but I went through the same thing. They didn't like big dudes. I was always a big dude. They
Mm-hmm.
didn't like the big dudes, but I always like, when I was younger, I was like, everybody had a standard. They wanted the pretty girl, light skinned girl,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
long hair,
Long hair.
big booty,
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
once I learned, shoot, there's more than other women out here. Okay, I see you running. I hear you. I'm about a toll road, y'all. Y'all got to excuse the noise. It's one of them highways in Dallas where they get on here and act the fool to do about 100 on their bike.
I
Mm.
hear it. Jeez.
Ooh-wee.
They do. I say they be up above 100 on them crotch rockets.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
But yeah, it was like girls like it's like the girls wanted the older dudes, and the dudes like couldn't get the girls because all the younger dudes like they graduated 2 years before them had all the girls, and then socially that nobody can't talk to a cheerleader or a girl that's on a volleyball team or a majorette.
mhm,
So if you was a nobody, which that was me, I was a nobody. Band only talked to band.
Mm.
But my cousin was in the band, so I hung out. A lot of people in my neighborhood was in the band, so there was some freaky
Right.
things going on them band trips I used to hear about.
Quiet as it was kept, huh?
Yeah,
same time at band camp.
this ain't band camp. This like coming home from the game.
Mhm.
Coming home from the game, I was like, oh, really?
And see, I was a water girl for the football team,
Oh
so
yeah,
we had to ride the bus with the football team on the way back and to the games and stuff like that. And yeah, we
yeah,
had our shirts that we had made, and they fit just right. So all
They
the
fit
boobies
fit.
was yeah, all the boobies was protruding. You
yeah,
All
know,
the boobies was boobying.
yeah. And the girls who were the like captains of our water girl team, I know they strategically picked them white shirts because we are Florida. We're in Florida. It can rain during these games, which
yeah.
means you now have a
Okay.
wet white
Wet
White
t-shirt.
T-shirt,
t-shirt.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
see, our thing was, we used to call girls fat cat when we was in school,
Oh.
and after every Friday we had during football season or basketball season, they had what they call the pep rally. So
Mm-hmm.
after
Mhm.
the girls, after the majorettes and the cheerleaders changed clothes, they always changed into sweats. So they sweats in the middle of their private be showing, poke you through.
Mhm.
They got the camel toe now.
Mhm.
So if you go to the hall and all of a sudden you hear fat cat, or you want to try and figure out why they call you fat cat, that's why. Because we be in the class, because we had open desks, so we be in the class looking between the desks at your legs. Oh yeah, we was managed. I told you we city boy, we were managed.
Listen, that is hilarious. The camel toe action going on.
Oh yeah, but
Mhm.
they'll shoot. These kids don't care. They say all sex is not sex.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Then I
yeah.
heard a dude say they let them do uh from the back shots from the butt, and they say that's not sex because they still they consider themselves still a virgin.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I've heard
Y'all
that
can hear me?
before too. Yes,
And
Okay.
I was like, what?
I've heard that before too.
There's a
So
lot that wasn't considered sex.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
is.
what it is, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
It's the
yeah.
reason that we had six what was it, six chaperones on the youth church trip.
Okay.
That part.
uh, two
Is that
chaperones per room because you be sneaking around and
Mm-hmm.
mm,
When Sister Odell, she gonna knock out in a few minutes, y'all. She gonna be
right,
sleep.
right.
mhm. Soon as
Now,
she go
now
to
I
sleep.
had, now I had, lady at the church that was over our youth department. She smoked, so it was kind of hard to, tell her when she might pop out because she trying to go smoke.
Right. She doing some sneaking herself.
Right. I didn't even know she smoked, so I seen her in the back of the church parking lot one day smoking. I was like,
Oh
after the choir
we.
rehearsal, I was like, I didn't know you smoke.
Mm.
But yeah, the church lock-ins, only thing about our church, like they had to separate us at night. Long as we up watching movies and stuff, we was cool. But as soon as
It's
it's
all
time to lay
right.
down, the boys
Mm-hmm.
in one room and the girls in the
Yep.
other room.
Heck yeah.
Yep.
Cause
And
They
then
know
don't
about y'all
nobody.
because they was there that they was doing. They was there themselves. They know.
right,
Mhm.
but they didn't know that the vent that go across the little vent that goes to
Not the
separate the
vent.
room. Yeah, we had the little city. Cry your butt in the vent.
Oh
Not
my
the
goodness.
vent.
Or we talking through the vent. Well, no, it started out as talking through the vent. And somebody like, ooh, this could come off.
Oh
Yeah,
my
nah,
goodness.
I
Like I said,
didn't
I
do
was always the big one, so I wasn't going through no vent. I wouldn't fit.
that.
Right.
But them little skinny jokers, they could fit right through
Yep.
there.
Oh my god,
Somebody
that's
posted on,
crazy.
on Instagram said, "Do y'all remember the
Oh
church
no.
lock-ins?" I say, "Who? Yeah, not the church lock-ins.
He said, what Jamie? He said, ooh yeah.
Who? Yeah,
Oh yeah.
I
the church,
remember.
the
Ooh
church
yeah.
trip, vacation Bible school."
Mhm.
But when I became head of security of the church, cause I grew up at my church, so I know every inch. I know the
Yeah.
hiding spots. I know everything. So yeah, we was on. It was like, no, no, no. Your mama did not send you up here to get pregnant.
Okay,
That
that
part.
part.
Man, you
At the
supposed to be up
church.
here getting the
At the
Holy
church.
Ghost.
Right, you at the church social getting
Yeah, now you
Yeah,
gotta get shipped to
mm-mm.
the country to have a baby.
Right, that
yeah.
part.
They definitely did that to folks. Oh my god,
Oh my goodness.
that
So
is
I was
Ain't
like,
crazy.
seen
so if they
so
ship
and
the girl to
so.
the country to have a baby, what they do with the girls in the country that get pregnant? They don't.
Send them
They
to the
just stay
city.
out there. Yeah.
They send them to the city.
They.
Because it's always somebody cousin or auntie in the city,
Mhm.
just as it was in the country.
Yeah,
That's so
my little crush, she got pregnant. She had a little boyfriend, and find out, he knew of me, but he didn't know me. But he knew me from the streets,
Mm.
Mhm.
and he got her pregnant, and it hurt my heart. I was like, "Well, I came
Oh.
here." She like, she's in Marshall.
Mm.
But soon as she had her baby, her mama brought her back because her mama was from Marshall, Texas. That's country, country.
We.
Oh wow.
Yeah, East Texas country. So yeah, so she had her baby. She came back home. Then one dude got on drugs. I was like, oh Lord, this poor
Oh
baby.
wow.
And she was a pretty girl,
Mhm. Mhm.
but
But she would have been fine if she'd have stuck with you, huh?
nah, it was her destiny. It was her destiny. Uh, I got one now. I'm so happy. My sister tell me all the time she glad I didn't marry her. That was her first
Mm.
cousin.
Wow.
Yeah, remember the girl I told you I took from my cousin?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay, the other part of that story was I introduced her aunt to my dad, and they ended up getting married.
Oh wow.
Oh.
So they ended up getting married, and she was no sweetest lady. I love her to death because she never would let you call us step kids. We
Mhm.
was her
Right.
kids, and
That's
we
right.
treated us as her kids, and that was it. My little sister came. I was 20, so my little sister was born. Uh, and it was my little sister first cousin. Of course, she was older than her, but she was my little sister first cousin. And my sister tell me to this day, I'm so glad you didn't marry that crazy girl.
Mm, mm, mm.
I knew
Said keep
something
her
was
low
off cause
key.
when we really, really started, being because I was 18, she was 16, and she already had a wedding planned out, what color we was gonna wear, and all this stuff.
Oui.
Girl, I'm like,
Oh
okay, she's
wow, y'all was
16.
in it deep.
I'm like, she's
Yeah.
16. That's just what girls, teenage girls do. They gonna plan their
Yeah.
wedding. But still, like, mm-mm. So every relationship
I
after
never did that.
I wouldn't did that either. I was like, wait, no,
that,
Thank you,
no.
Rudy.
so every relationship after that, oh, this is my fiance. No, that's your boyfriend. How long y'all been
Mm-hmm.
together? Oh, 2 weeks.
Mm-mm.
No, I was like, there's
Mm.
something wrong with her.
Mhm.
But her mama always tell me to this day, oh, you the one she was supposed to marry. No, I married the one I was supposed to marry.
He said,
Mm-mm. Get somebody else to do
Yeah, get
it.
somebody else to do it.
Mm-mm.
And she was, like I said, she was one of them. She was light skinned, long hair, nice body, nice butt. Yep,
Mhm.
light skin, But
And it's
um,
so funny because back in the 80s, that was the thing. Like light skin was such a big
mm-hmm.
thing, and Everybody and
Men
it
and
was
women.
yeah, and I mean I dated a couple of light skinned dudes, but I was never like enamored with them as much as I was with darker skin, which is so weird.
But that's
But
because of the stigma, though. That's the I don't even know if I should be saying stigma, but that's because of the
yeah,
back.
just the stigma that we was raised
That's
with.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the white is right. You know,
Mm-mm. I don't know,
the
And
cause
then,
lighter, fairer
I was
skin is
always
it.
told opposites attract. So I was always thought that I was supposed to be because I was dark skinned dude. So I always thought I was supposed to be with a light skinned dude. And I
And
always seen the light
girl
skinned chicks with the, girl. I always seen the light skinned girls with
with
dark
the
skinned
dark
dudes.
dudes.
And I
Yeah,
always seen
that's
light
always the
skinned dudes
case
with,
too.
yeah. But now I
yeah,
just got to the point is that I like women. So it is,
yeah,
I
cause
like
my
black women.
first
I just
crush
like black
was
women, but that's just,
chocolatey. My real main crush, like he was chocolate.
but I still,
Dark.
everybody still got their standards though.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You still got your standards, but like I like BBWs, but you gotta have a shape. You just can't give me coming to me and you look like shaped like an egg. That's not gonna turn me on, baby. That's not,
Mm-mm.
you got the booty do.
Yeah. So.
You got
Oh
more
my
butt in your, you got more stomach and your butt is back there flat, shaped like a
oh.
V. Nah, baby, I can't do that. No.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
Oh
Mm.
my. Mm-mm.
Nope.
it me, it's
Shoot,
not
my
it's not even about how you look. It's like some of it's about how you
how
look
you
now,
carry yourself,
how you carry yourself.
personality.
But
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I still got
My
standards. I like you to be a looker. Like my daddy says, if nobody ain't looking at your woman, you ain't got nothing, son.
right.
That part.
My
Also,
crush was on the light skin side. Well, most
okay.
dudes I dated actually was light skinned. I only maybe a couple of dark skinned guys that I dated, but they were
Mm,
all light skinned. And it wasn't because it was my preference. It's just what was attracted to me, I guess.
right.
Mm-hmm.
It was a preference thing. It might not seem to you as a preference thing, but it was a preference thing. Like me,
Nah,
I got to
I
my
like
late
the
20s till I stopped, doing the I started dating darker women, dark skinned women,
yeah.
calmer women. I got,
I like to meet some dark skin. No, I like to meet some dark skin. So that's why I say it wasn't a preference because I did
uh,
like me some dark skin. Okay,
Dog
trust.
meat.
Okay.
Dog. I
now
know.
me, I'm not the one that date outside my race, but I like my women, like my black women. Uh, and I never dated
Mm-hmm.
outside my race, but
I tried to.
people look at me funny. You never been with a
Ah,
white girl? No.
but that was in high school. I tried to. We went on one date. Me and my friend, him and his friend. We went on one little date, and I couldn't see it after that. I was like, I don't want to talk to him.
I know. I know.
Need
Yeah, it's like,
somebody else to do it. He was a Mexican guy.
now all my cousins that's under me, my younger cousins, like in their 30s and all of them married to white women, or they married, or
Mm,
they wife is mixed. So it's like, y'all
mm-hmm.
do y'all, but I ain't got nothing against you. Cause my homeboy, it was funny. My homeboy came to my family reunion. He seen all these little mixed babies running around. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
"Can I ask you a question? You won't get offended?" I'm like, about to ask where all these mixed babies come from. Like, he like, yeah, that was so funny to me. I'm like, yeah, I already know what you about to ask. I was asking the same thing. I'm like, God damn, it's a lot of them running around.
Oh, they was
Mm,
having them
family.
babies, boy.
Mm, it's one of them.
But that's
My
what it was a lot of too. That's what it was a lot of too, though. People were like, ooh, I want my baby to have pretty hair.
good, pretty hair and
So
And
pretty
pretty
that's why
eyes.
they,
eyes. And
yeah, and
pretty
that's so
eyes.
that's why they got with whoever they got with, so they babies they could have them pretty babies.
Yep.
Cause
And
it was
all I
funny.
That
wanted
was a
was a little
thing.
chocolate baby. I wanted my little chocolate baby child. And both my kids came out white as snow. I, I laughed so hard about that thing. Oh my god. I was like, especially my son. Oh my goodness. He came out just as white as I did. And I was like, everybody was like, "Who baby is that?" I'm like, "This, that's our baby, fool."
Did
It's
they
funny
give you the
because
wrong baby?
Mhm.
my little cousin, he had his oldest son. All his kids by the same woman, so they all the same color. But he the one that I call white boy. I say,
Oh
"Hey, white
goodness.
boy." He like, "I'm not white. I'm black. My mama say I'm
Mm-mm.
black."
Ooh, my mama say I'm black.
I'm like, boy, you just as white as snow. The only reason you know you a half breed because you got that curly hair.
The curly hair.
Mm,
I was laughing. He talking about my mama say I'm black. I was just done.
please. One of
That's
my
funny.
aunts, my grandfather's sister, she was so bright skinned, like hair just as coarse and curly and all that stuff.
Ooh-wee.
But she could glow in the dark.
Mm-mm.
And my cousins, me and my sister, the oldest of all the grandkids, so we would have to repeatedly tell them Auntie Cent is actually black. And
Yeah.
then my uncle married this girl, married my aunt, and she's really bright. And for years, again, I had to tell my little cousins, like Auntie Cheryl is actually black. She's just a different shade of black. It's just
Oh
different.
goodness.
And they used to be like, she white, she white. I was like, mm-mm,
Yeah, because I got a
no.
cousin that got blonde hair, light skin with blonde hair, naturally blonde hair, and we still trying to figure out.
Mm-hmm.
We like her daddy white. No, her daddy's African. We like he must be South African because that
Mm-hmm.
baby is that girl.
Yeah.
That girl is white. She light skinned. She's some white in her.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
goodness.
them
And they
genes
also
are something else, ain't it?
They whoever was trying not to be in trouble. Her daddy black. Her daddy
Yeah.
black.
Yep.
but you know, it was a show on was it Maury? It was one of them. It was Maury or some. And this lady, they did a paternity test, and she, her husband was white, and she looked at white. I'm talking about she looked at like she didn't have a drop of black in her, and
Mm-hmm.
they had
And
a
had a
baby,
black baby.
and that baby came out black, and the mama said she had a
Mm.
confession, and she told her that her daddy was black.
Oh goodness.
And
Yeah.
then
Wow.
once she announced the DNA test, they found out that dude, I'm talking about dude, moved out the house and left her and everything,
But it was his baby?
and it was his baby.
Wow.
But that woman did not. She was a brunette. She was white. I'm talking about
But
white,
she
white,
I'm
and
well she had to confess because obviously because
Mm-hmm.
the baby came out black, but that let you well she messed around with a black person. She had to say
that's why the
Yeah.
something.
husband left because he thought she was messing around. He was messing around with a black dude. He's like, no, you the
And
only
the
one
whole
I've
time
been
she
with.
was just passing.
Yeah, I say that, and
Mm.
that was weird to me because I was
So
like,
who made a confession then?
the mama, her mama, her mama. She didn't
Oh,
tell.
her mother messed
Yeah,
around with a black man,
yeah,
not
her mom did
her.
not. Yeah, her mama did not tell her that she was half black and half white.
Black. Okay, okay, okay,
But when you
okay.
look at that woman, you be like, that woman do not have a drop of black blood in. And that baby came out black, and that man said, "I'm out of here." He packed his stuff and left.
Okay.
And she came and he brought her on the show, and they did the DNA test. Baby was his. And that's when the
Mm-mm.
mama came out and said, "I got a confession. Your daddy is a black man."
Oh
I was like,
wow.
"Wow."
Okay, I took that all wrong. I thought the lady that had the
Mm-mm.
baby
Mm-mm.
had to
Nah,
confess because the baby
no,
came out black.
no, no. Her mama had to confess.
Okay.
That was weird to me. I was like, "Wow, I ain't never seen that before."
Yeah, like I couldn't imagine
Yeah.
not telling my child, oh, by the way,
Okay.
Yeah,
he he
20
Your
got
years,
this
daddy
and this is
black.
30
what
something
that
years
is.
later, your
But
daddy's a black
that's
man.
but that's what
Yeah.
they did. Everybody lied about everything.
Yeah.
Yep. I told
Didn't
you,
tell the
man.
story. You got brothers thinking they brothers when they actually uncles and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
You calling your sister and she really your mama. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
See, people
Yeah.
don't understand that the Jacksons did it. The Jacksons did it. The one that looked like Janet, they say, "Oh, she looked just like Janet." That's because that's Janet's baby.
That's Janet baby.
By
Mm.
the boys dude, and they cover it up. I'm like, okay, so y'all don't remember this on the tabloids that Janet was pregnant, and all of a sudden Reby raising the baby, That's why
Right.
Riri had to leave the limelight. She couldn't do no more albums because they made her raise the baby. And if you look at that girl to this day, she was a splitting image of Janet Jackson
Oh wow.
because Janet was in the height of her career and she was only
Yeah.
18 or 19, and she had that baby and got married by that dude, and they didn't want nothing to do with that family at all, with the DeBarges.
Mm-hmm.
Because I didn't know she had dated what's her name, Bobby Brown. See, I
No.
Did
went into the
she?
stuff. Yeah, she dated. It's in the movie. It's in the
Wow.
movie. She dated Bobby
Okay.
Brown, and he called her career was taking off, and Joseph was still her manager, and
Mm-hmm.
made her
Joe
break
wasn't
up.
having that.
Mm-mm. And that's before he was drinking, but he wasn't doing drugs.
Right.
Because he didn't start doing drugs till he met Whitney,
Till
and that's
met
where
Whitney.
that's where everybody thought he got Whitney hooked. No, it was the other way
No, it
around.
was the
That's
He got
crazy.
Whitney hooked on coke. No, Whitney was already on
mm-mm.
coke.
Cause he was a known bad boy.
Right.
He had to. Whitney was the angel. She was the yeah.
So it was like, oh man, I was like, oh man. But yeah, it was like, well, that's like, so people just gonna overlook that Janet had a baby. They talking about, oh, she having her first baby at 50. I'm like, there ain't no first baby.
Child.
They're like they talking about Beyonce had blue. No, she didn't.
She did. She did y'all see her stomach crumple? Tell my she was pregnant and she did a move or did something and that stomach cranked.
Oh Lord.
Y'all didn't see that?
Now she had to.
Y'all
Mm-mm.
didn't see that?
Now she had the twins, but when Blue was born, he shut down the whole flow. It was all so secretive and everything. It was like, oh man, that's because I had to run that woman into the hospital. That
I thought
surgeon,
listen. I thought what's her name had that baby? Uh
Salon, her sister.
Solange.
Yeah.
I thought Solange had that baby. Oh, y'all see me taking off my hair.
Yeah, it's after
I,
hours, nigga.
It's time to shut it down, honey.
child, that
Yeah.
thing was hurting me.
At
I
least,
think
at
I
least you didn't take
tried
it
that
out
thing
driving
too
down the
much.
street like my wife did one day.
Oh.
I looked over at her whole wig come like, it's hot. I'm like, yeah.
Like, what in the world? Put it back on.
Yeah,
Child,
I'm like, girl, what are you doing? You snatched her whole wig off. I'm like,
she
damn.
said it was hot, child. Shoot, mine was hurting me. I
And
think it
then
was
I'm
hot.
like, when you sit on the front row, when you passes over, bro, you see everything. Yeah, my pastor sister, she one of them. She want to shout every Sunday.
uh-huh.
She went to shouting and her wig fell off.
Oh goodness.
She stopped shouting, put her wig on, and started back shouting. I'm like, girl, see, that's how I
Like
know
ain't
you
nothing
fake.
ever happened.
Right. And then she over there
Cause that
praying.
that wig that wig shouldn't have mattered.
She over there praying. One day we had prayer meeting. She over there praying. She all laying on the floor praying and stuff.
Mm-mm.
So my pastor nephew, which is my homeboy, we all grew up together. So
Oh
he
Lord.
came over there. He said, look at your sister over there on the ground. He said, look at your sister. He said, well, go get your damn ain't off that damn. He said, I ain't going to do it. So his son come over there. He said, look at your sister. He said, y'all go get y'all ain't off that damn.
So she doing too much now. Go on, get
Yeah,
her.
go get your ain't off there. They look at him talking about, it's your sister. Oh, that was so funny. Boy, I like to die. I'm like, boy.
Mm-mm-mm.
I say the stuff that you see in church, boy, people don't understand. You see some stuff and you be like, did this really just happen?
Yeah. I
Indeed.
remember the first time I saw somebody ever. Y'all see me speak
Yeah.
in tongue.
Uh,
Mhm.
I was like, okay. So one day we did a play. We was doing a play, and she was in the play, and she was just talking. She was doing the play or whatever, and she really got into it. Boy, she got into that character, cause she was like, and so and so, damn, so and so and so and so. We was like, "W- she cussed.
Yeah.
She cussed and she cussed. And she kind of stopped and like it was like now see now that was her natural element right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that cussing was her natural element because it came out too good. You
Too
know what I'm
smooth.
saying?
So,
Way too
And
smooth.
then but after that I started listening to her speaking in tongue, and
mm,
every time it was the same thing. Every time it was the same. Every time.
yeah. See, that's why I say you hear a lot of stuff when you walk with the minister, when you walk with the pastor. So we go to a visiting church, and this pastor's over the National Baptist Convention of the U.S. He said he's an older pastor. He said down. He's told my pastor. My pastor was a young pastor. He was taking over the daddy church, and he
Mm.
sat down behind that desk. He said, "Young Carter, sometimes you just need to cuss."
Mm-hmm.
I said, "Shit, he already do that." I said,
Right.
"We looking at our me and all his associate ministers already looking at him like, see, he do that anyway."
Mm, mm,
Talk
mm,
about young Carter, you need to learn how to cuss, learn how to cuss. I'm
mm,
like, my
mm.
pastor from Oak Cliff, Texas. He know how to cuss.
Ooh-wee.
Then we
Curse
get cussed
languages.
out. We gave the dude $2. He was a homeless dude, come off the street. My church is on a busy street, so it's right across from a junior high school. It's a well known church. So the homeless dude come over there. The assistant minister gave him $2. He get mad because that wasn't enough.
Oh wow.
Start cussing out the assistant minister, start cussing me out. I'm about, hey dude, I ain't no minister, man. Get off this.
Mm, mm, mm.
We're like, how you cussing? We gave you money, you cussed us out. Because it wasn't
But
what
it
you
wasn't
wanted.
enough.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's the stuff you see in church. I seen a lady come in with a red dress on, short. Now, if you in a Baptist church and you been to a Baptist church, you in the country, so I know y'all been. You everybody know you do not walk across the front row
Mm-mm.
of a church. This lady had on this short dress. It was tight. It was red, and
Mm-mm.
she came in the side door. Cause my pastor, he was punishing the minister, so they couldn't sit in the pulpit. Everybody had to sit on the front row with the deacons. So
Mm,
this lady came down from the side door, walked across the
mm,
church,
mm,
and of course, we filming and streaming stuff. She walked straight across the front row,
mm, mm, mm.
up, and then she sat next to me on the row across from me. And my pastor said, "The devil just walked in the church." I was done. I was done
In the red
Yeah.
dress.
in the red dress. Cause
Just
everybody was like,
walk
"Did you
right
see
in
that?" The pastor, like, everybody like, "You see
Devil, you ain't got nothing here.
that?" He said, "The devil just walked in the church." Well, I was down on
Mm,
the front
mm,
row
mm.
crying.
there.
So she was new to the church, or she been there before? Do you
No,
know?
she visited like the Sunday before. Nobody know where this lady came from or nothing. She just walked in. She visited. She walked in. Then she walked in.
Hey
Like
JJ.
when she walked in the first time, she had on. She came in the right way. Down the middle of the church. The second time she walked in, she had on this red dress. My pastor looked like an older version of Earth.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I've
yeah,
seen that look.
yeah. So he looked like an older version of Earth. And it was like, and when he said that, everybody was thinking what he was saying. That's why it was so funny. And we had just one. He had just one minister. He was legally blind, but he wasn't fully blind. He was legally blind.
You're right.
And he said he always missed when he said, "I bet you seen that lady when she walked down."
I bet you seen her, huh, didn't you?
Uh, And he was a cool dude. Before before he became a minister, that man was the man. You know what I'm saying? In the street,
Mhm.
he was connected.
Hmm. I was
Yeah.
gonna say the worst ones that do the most dirt be the ones that be in the church, oh, holier than thou. When
Mhm.
Out of
they
out of
get
little country
older.
town in Oklahoma.
Hmm.
He was out of a little country town in Oklahoma, but his daddy was a preacher. So he was a PK kid, and he was the man out of a little
Hmm.
town in Oklahoma. And he was
Mhm.
cool. He was real cool. And Pastor used to mess with him all the time. And his wife say, when I met him, he could see. He said, I married the fool and he went blind. I was just,
Oh goodness.
I was just laughing. I was like, boy, the stuff that you,
Now see, she could have said that right.
uh, I like,
Like what you did to that man? Got him out. Now he blind. Got him can't see. Put it on him. Put it on him right.
but that's why I like the people in my church because I grew up with most of the people in my church, and I know the way they act at church, they gonna act a way. They ain't no faking and shaking.
They just they were down to earth. They was like real
Yeah, they
people.
just
They weren't
real
trying to
people.
be.
Yeah,
Yeah, they weren't trying to be holier
you
than
meet somebody,
thou and
how
thinking
you
this
doing? Oh,
whatever.
holy and
Mm-mm.
down, blessed and highly favored. What? I ain't asked you all
Mm-hmm.
that. I just said, how you doing? Mm.
Blessed and highly favored, baby. The Lord is good to me.
Good.
Yeah,
Okay.
we had an old lady used to come in the cross
Good.
stand smelling
What
like
they say?
straight
He's
up
good
jeans.
and good all the time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, him
Mm-mm.
blessed and highly favored. Oh, I didn't ask you that. I just asked.
Clothing
Mm.
in my right mind, baby. I'm
Come here
fine.
and give me a hug, man. Sister Guns, I'm gonna give you this little side hug because you a little touchy feeling.
Oh, wait a minute.
Mm, sure.
Come
The
give me a
minute
hug, baby.
Mm.
hug be way too tight.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now.
Mm-mm-mm.
I actually had a
Mhm.
girl, my homegirl brought in, we grew up together, so we the same age. My homegirl brought in, she used to work with the chick and everything. The chick told my wife, now everybody at the church know who my wife is. We very active in our church. So everybody know who belong to who and who is that. And
Mm.
she say, she seen some, my homegirl seen some, and she kept seeing it. She told her, me, I'm just, general conversation. I'm thinking the girl just being friendly, general conversation. Actually, find out that her birthday was July 14th. That means she was a cancer.
Okay, right after you.
Yeah,
Mm.
so I'm like, I see what's going on. No, because the councils actually attract councils for some strange reason. We attract councils, and I was like, oh, okay. So my homegirl brought it to my attention. She said, you need to keep her out your face.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh, she not doing nothing. It's just, no little hug here, general conversation. No, my homegirl say
Yeah,
no. She like,
the men be oblivious to a lot of that.
yeah, she like,
Mhm.
no, she like big dudes, and you need to keep her out your face.
At least she
Mm.
warned you.
And
Yeah.
then my wife, you know, she told my wife, and she like, you need to keep that bitch out your face.
Mm-mm.
I'm like, I ain't doing nothing.
I ain't
I
I
ain't
ain't
did
did nothing.
even that wasn't even me.
nothing.
I was just talking about the speakers and the microphones and the gospel choirs. I wasn't talking about
It was so bad about it. She sung in the choir, my wife sung in the choir, and my friend sung in the choir. So,
Mm.
but the thing is, she sung in the same section that my wife sung in. So my wife be up there eyeball. I'm like, why are you up there eyeballing that woman?
Cause she eyeballing you.
nothing. See, and it circles back around the home wrecker. See,
Okay. Okay.
came full circle, didn't it?
It
Came
sure
full
did.
circle.
It sure did. She was trying to wreck that home, child.
Oh, no. You ain't getting.
No, 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 child. You don't know what could have happened if your wife and that friend hadn't stepped in.
No, I wasn't gonna let nothing happen.
Or you ain't gonna let nothing happen, but that
That don't stop
look,
her from
that
trying.
man wasn't trying to let nothing happen either, but
I,
Oh, she
shoot.
wasn't doing nothing. We just talking. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
But
I
she
think
was out.
that's where people get it misconstrued. Or like especially dudes. Oh, I'm talking to her. Oh, okay. I could talk to a coworker every day. Don't mean I want her. General
And don't mean she
conversation
don't want you though.
is general conversation.
It's general conversation, but she thinking she trying to make a move. But it's general conversation to you.
Most of y'all, if y'all gonna make a move, most women they gonna make a move. They gonna make a move. But I don't
And
work with women.
most women's make a move is talking to you, getting all in your good graces like she ain't doing nothing.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
cause all this house what is it? What they call work husbands and all that stuff.
Right.
I don't believe. I don't believe in none of that. But I seen it happen.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's my work husband. What? What's a work husband?
Yeah,
Right. So at work, you doing wifely duties with with this man up here at work.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they go on the lunch. They always
Mm-hmm.
talking. Especially when I worked at the food stamp office. When I did security at the food stamp office, I seen it at every office.
Mm-hmm.
They go to lunch together. They always on break. They be out there smoking, talking, and everybody be around. They try to put.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Now, it was one girl I had. I almost had a kiss, and the old boy messed it up.
Before your wife, right?
Hell no. I was married.
What?
I was married.
Oh wow.
Shit, she was cool, but I don't know. It's something about nurses with me. She was going to school to be a nurse, and she worked at the hospital at the second job as a CNA. So
The nurturing.
she had the scrubs on, and she was light skinned,
It's
long
the
hair.
uniform.
Yeah,
Ooh,
because she was wear her scrubs and stuff to work.
that's a uniform.
Yeah, she had a
Mm-hmm.
uniform,
Mm-hmm.
and she was a hood girl, and she was
Mm-mm.
pretty, wear the
Mm-mm.
lashes, the makeup,
Now
and
wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. Why? When you said hood, why did Six Bowls come to mind?
stuff.
Why is that?
But we flirted with each other a lot. But she was still in love with her drug dealing baby daddy that was locked up.
Mm, mm, mm,
And
mm,
she
mm,
told me, she said, only reason I won't get with you because you married. That was the only thing stopping her from messing with me was because I was married.
mm.
It saved her life and yours.
Okay.
Yeah. But it was another girl there. How come she get jealous? And she told me, oh, you just gonna have two work wives. Your husband
Oh.
beat you. I don't like how your
Oh.
husband treat you. Your husband beat you. He don't want to pick you
What?
up on time. Yeah, she was going, and you had epilepsy.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
So it was like, oh, but they worked in the same department. They was clerks, so they worked right next to each other. So she was trying to get the current, just you know, well, how can you say it? Get the current part of how a man treats a woman.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yep.
But like, cause she had a seizure at work, and the supervisors they work for the state. They there to protect their employee.
Mm-hmm.
So they first thing they calling 911. He gets up there. He told them don't call 911. He gets an attitude, get mad. She be all
They
right. She
gotta
be all right. I'm
they
like,
gotta do the ambulance bill. The ambulance bill.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I know that's
They
how
ain't
I know.
trying to
I
have no
say
ambulance bill.
that's how I know he was ignorant and stuff. She already told me they be fight. He be beating on her and stuff like that. I'm like, just leave. Why you won't leave?
Mm. She wanted you to rescue her.
Yeah,
Nah, cause
indeed.
me, I would have been locked up
Oh, yeah,
for
that's
something that
not
ain't
good.
even my business.
Mm, they won't let me out.
For something that ain't
Mm-hmm.
even my business.
Mm-mm-mm.
But
Well,
yeah,
listen, party people. As much as I love hanging out with y'all, you'll know what I'm finna say.
Child,
You
look, I just
always
locked my
you
look.
say
You
the
see me
same
just lock.
thing.
You
You
see
say
me
the
just lock
same
my door.
thing, and you stay on here another hour.
I'm not finna stay on another hour.
Say not tonight.
You got to
Not
get up for
tonight.
the church.
I got to work the church
Thank you,
chat.
Rudy.
The church
Okay.
chat.
Look, y'all
I
see
have
I
to
just locked
work
my
it.
door.
Oh yeah,
Listen, she done locked it down.
I said I locked it down.
yeah. I'm about. I got 30 minutes, and I'm out this. I got fired from my other job. I ain't tell y'all.
Oh, did you?
I feel like you said that in the chat or something happened.
So I
Yeah.
started on this job. Now he got me at here at this hotel in a nice area out of all places, and they out here acting a fool.
Mm-mm.
Oh Lord.
So I had to come down like 3 arguments already tonight.
Oh, wow.
Jeez.
You know I'm messing when I say you got fired on your day off.
No, I got
Uh-huh.
fired when I came straight to work, and he's like, they need your keys and radio. I'm like, what?
Ooh, ooh.
What I
I'm like, I'm getting
need.
fired.
No, that was getting fired on your day off because you walking in and they already asking for your stuff.
It's now your day off.
Okay.
All the rest of the days as well.
What's so bad about it? It just came out the blue. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
what the hell? But
Mm,
you know, I almost took the whole company with me because everybody was
Uh-uh.
about to quit. Yeah, the whole everybody was about to quit.
Uh-uh.
I got fired. I got fired at 6 o'clock. By 6:20, my phone was ringing. Everybody was calling me. You all right? What happened? Oh, it's time for us to find another job. I'm getting ready to go.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
see.
So in 20 minutes, dude, I could have took your all your posts could have been empty from all the homies and everybody that worked for the company. Because basically everybody that
Right.
worked there is black,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and they respected me, and they were like, "You got rid of Grant. Now it's time for us to go." And I've been there 4 years. Just after blue, you fired me. I'm like, what? You
Right.
sure
Mm,
right? Then fought me on my unemployment. That's what hurt. I'm
Now
like,
see that right there. That right there. When they do stuff like that, that's crazy.
mhm.
so I was like, well, I've been drinking, sitting here, waddling for 3 weeks. It's time to get up, go find a job.
Mm-mm. Yeah, that's yeah. I know when they tried to let me go at a job, I was like, you ain't finna put fire on my paper. You better give me let go or something. Don't you put fire on my paper.
Like,
There's no
laid
reason.
off.
And
Give
for
me
y'all,
some kind
if
of
y'all, yeah, if y'all don't know, Texas is one of the hardest states to get anything in
Oh
mm,
wow.
because we is a as what is it as is state work whatever they want you to work.
mm.
Mm.
So yeah,
Crazy.
as what do they call it, as will state. So you got to work.
Mm.
As will. All I see is as is on the car signs on the cars. As is.
Mhm.
Oh, that means you paying as is, and if it break down, don't bring it back here
Mm-hmm.
because you
That's
bought
on
it
you.
as is.
Okay.
Yeah,
As is. Can't help you.
yeah. That's why they made the lemon law.
Yeah. Uh huh. Uh
Mhm.
huh.
Yeah, because so many people buy these messed up cars and selling these messed up cars and they break it down. Like this one place here, boy, they'll tell you to not go buy a car there. It's called Mega Motors. You ever come to Dallas? Yeah, you making a motor. That's what it should be named.
Oh my God.
It worth just enough for you to drive 2 or 3 days
Off
and
the
they're gonna
lot.
break down. Yeah.
Oh.
Mhm. Y'all seen that meme of that car dealership and it said we finna see.
Uh-uh.
instead of instead of we finance, that's
Yeah.
we finna see.
You better see.
We finna see. That's what you. That's what that's giving right now. We finna see if your car gonna make it off this lot.
We
Uh,
finna see if you can get approved. And what's so bad about it? You talking about? old cars, and they charging. They talking about 2,000, and that's how you know how the higher the down payment, the more
Mm-hmm.
the better the car was. But they want you to pay 2,000, 2,500 to $3,000 for an
For an
old car
old car.
that worth that much.
Exactly.
Uh-uh.
You like, y'all lost y'all mind.
Yeah, they have, and people will buy it too.
But
My husband used to
check.
repo a bunch of them cars too, 'cause they go down there
Okay.
with their tax refunds and buy these cars and don't never
Mm-hmm.
make no payments. And he used to
Well,
Mm-mm.
repo all them stupid
what
cars.
made the news here is after Katrina, they was bringing them through Houston, bringing like the new cars and stuff that was on the lot that got flooded. They
Oh
was
my
Mm-hmm.
cleaning them
God.
up and bringing them through
Clean them
Houston,
up and put them on. Mm-hmm.
and they put in Texas was putting a warning out on all the news stations: do not buy these cars, new cars, because they were flooded cars.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
They tell you raise your trunk up, check it up under the carpet, look for rust
Look
spots to
under it. Yep.
see if the cars was flooded.
Smell it. Make sure you smell it, cause that meal, that moisture ain't really out of there.
See what they were
Mm-mm.
You can
doing?
smell it.
They were changing the interior, but they wasn't changing, the rust spots up under it. But they were just changing the interior, and they were bringing them, shipping them
Right.
to Texas, put new batteries on them, make sure they
Mm.
crunk up, and they were just shipping them to Houston. I'm like, man, y'all don't take these flooded cars back to Katrina,
Mm.
I
Mm.
know
where they
that's
came
right.
from.
Okay.
Please. Please.
Man, I remember seeing on TV the Mustangs. They was all floating down the thing, just hitting against each other. New off right off the lot. They was in that water, just going down the little river, going down wherever it was, and one got taken under and everything. I was like, not the
Well,
Oh.
Baby lost $3 million worth of cars.
purple one. Oh my goodness.
Baby
Man.
from Cash Money.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Mm-hmm.
lost $3 million worth of cars on the water.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
I was like,
That's so
man.
weird.
It's crazy.
Yeah, Ike took my auntie car. She was in Galveston. She left on a cruise, and Hurricane Ike came and took out the whole port. Took it out, wiped it out to sea.
I was gonna say, Ike Turner.
Ike took the
You
whole
t-
car.
you talking
Ike
about
took
the
her car.
you talking about the hurricane or whatever,
Yeah,
right?
Hurricane Ike.
I
Yeah,
was
came
gonna
through the
say,
Gulf and took her
Ike
car. Well, that's what the joke was. We're like, Ike Turner took your car.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine you out at sea on a cruise. You come back, the whole port gone. You where your car is,
oh my goodness,
just wiped out to sea. I'm talking about the whole port.
yeah,
They
that's crazy.
it just wiped
That's
out to sea.
scary.
Mm,
If she had just paid that car off, it was a little PT Cruiser.
mm. And I was looking at a PT Cruiser one time. I was gonna buy a PT Cruiser one time.
Mm.
I was looking at them things.
They're like, "Oh, your car is out
Wow.
in the ocean." I'm like, "Nah, them cars is out in the ocean. They was gone."
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Ike took it. Ike was mad.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
That's
And I'm like,
funny.
"Why did y'all name the
Uh,
hurricane Ike anyway?
I.
Y'all know."
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Yep.
We need to
It's
go to
nighty night
bed.
time. Yes.
Yeah.
I done been on here 3 hours and 30 minutes.
That
Well, thanks for having me on. We
I'm
go down
glad
the
you came
room
up.
alone.
You can come up anytime. Left you don't wait for us to ask you to come up.
Well, my hair be looking rough. I'm looking like a homeless dude right now. That's why I'm in the
We
dark.
whatever.
can't see that.
That's
We
why I'm in the
can't.
dark, because I'm looking like a homeless dude.
Please. I have on a bonnet and a mask for my eyes, and these blinks are
Mm.
getting longer and longer. These blinks is taking too long to open back up
Okay.
now. Shoot, I'm looking crazy, and that's
Mm-mm.
it. I can't turn the camera on because I get her demonetized.
Uh-uh.
Mess up her channel. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
But
Oh.
anyway, this was fun. You got to watch the other part of Fatal
Yes, I
Seduction.
am. I think I might go to sleep to it. I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, you gonna miss the good stuff.
Right? The first
Huh?
episode, you got to definitely pay attention, so watch it tomorrow.
Uh, I shoot. I'm gonna probably look. I'm gonna put my smartphone on top of my headphones. Okay, wait a
Yeah,
Yes.
my cousin a truck driver. We damn near talk every day. He's like, I'm
Mhm.
about to sell this damn truck. I'm like, boy, you ain't seen. You been doing it for 30 years. You been saying it for the last
minute.
10.
Yeah. You trying to get
Uh,
out of there.
we finna close it up. Thank y'all for coming in. Make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. Share it out.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
you
See
on
ya.
Sexy Saturdays with Swoop and the gang and her riders and and the riders.
Your bangs are way too long. Oh my god. Oh my god. Your bangs are like way long.
Okay. Thank y'all for coming in. I appreciate y'all. So I guess you're gonna have to tell us what you thought about the movie, the rest of the movie. Um, are we what? Um, oh, we didn't have anything set up for the next week, huh?
The
Um,
Fatal Seduction Part 2.
oh, the part two. Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. That'll give us a week to get it done.
Yeah,
Yep.
that thing was
Yeah.
so. What's the name? It only took me a day to watch it.
Right?
The first one.
Exactly. Once I
Mm-mm-mm.
got into it and paid attention, I was zooming through
Yeah.
it. Yeah. All right, Lefty. Have a
Okay,
good
y'all.
night.
All
Thank
right.
you, Lexi. Thank you, Faith.
Good night, Fan Booter.
Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Thank you,
Yeah.
Ruby. Thank you, JJ, for coming in again. See y'all next time. Y'all come in on here. Come here on what's that? Wednesday? Next Wednesday.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all next week. I'ma see y'all before then on somebody else's channel.
Sounds
Thank y'all for
good.
coming in. Love y'all. Where my ride is at? Where my ride is at? Where my ride is at? Hey, hey.
Yay.
Where
Hey,
my ride is
hey.
at? Where my ride is at? Where my ride is at? Hey.
Hey.